Okay, we are live. Yes, we are. Okay, what the fuck is happening with the music in OBS? It always ends up stopping the fucking capture of the music. Okay, anyways, give me a sec. I'm gonna fix it. How are you people? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I am very happy to be back. I'm gonna keep working on the same thing that I was working the day before yesterday, okay? So we can have a consistency on the themes of the stream. Give me just a sec while I'll reset this shit. Okay, there it is. Okay, we've got the music back. There we are. We are back. Okay, how are you people? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I am very happy to be back. And I'm gonna continue working on the same shit that I was working the other day. I was meaning to start working on some bridges, right? Some bridges models and stuff. And that's what I'm gonna end up doing here. Yeah, so just to give it a bit of context, I was working on this part. Remember, I was meaning to model this bridge because I've been procrastinating those bridges, and yeah, I do need those. So yeah, anyways, let me think about this. Yeah, okay, let me just go and test this so to see what I'm meaning to work on. Okay, so yeah, we've got this pass and we were working on the forests and shit. Yeah, we were working on this effect of going behind the forest. That was working okay, correctly, I suppose. Yeah, something very subtle on the transparency. We could make it a bit more transparent, but I'm gonna leave it like that for the moment. And yeah, I am working on this bridge. Yeah, this one, check it out. Yeah, so we can have those bridges along the game world and shit. Let's go back here. Let me fire up Obsidian so I can check out my references. Okay, so where was this? Okay, this one's. Yeah, remember? This what I'm gonna be working on. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna put this other fucking keyboard somewhere. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay, BlockBench, where are you, dude? Yeah. Okay, let me think. What is the next thing that I would do? Yeah, I think I would add some subdivisions to some extrusions for it to look like wooden on the floor, so I can have that wooden texturing shit. I may use one of the textures that already look like wood in a way here. I may use one of those. Yeah, let me think about that. And also, yeah, I'm gonna do the extrusions first. Yeah, let's do the extrusions first. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, how would I do this one? I suppose if we go the easy way, what would I do? Yeah, if we go this, yeah, let me add a couple of loop cuts here, offset on this one. Let me see if this idea kind of works. Okay, so I'm gonna add a loop cut. I'm gonna change the offset on this one. Yeah, okay, yeah. And if I did this, let me see what happens. Yeah, if I start extruding those places, yeah, now the gap is like too big, it seems, right? But we're getting like this effect that I'm looking for in here, like the gaps between the wooden planks. Yeah, okay, let me make this gap smaller, I suppose, before I do the extrusion. So I think I would just need one of these ones, it seems, right? Yeah, so I could extrude these ones. Yeah, and even so, it seems like it would have to. No, I think that is okay. That one is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that gap in that way. And let's do the same shit here. I'm gonna add the subdivisions first. So yeah, then I can think about the extrusion. So this one, let me see, loop cut on this. Let's offset on this one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there it is. We do another one on this one. Yeah, I think this is gonna be an exciting model. I have been procrastinating these bridges for a long fucking time, so it is good that I finally I am working on these bridges, because they would look like a nice touch on the game. Very, very Japanese, very, very traditional. Okay, let me add a couple of those. Yeah, so chat is open, by the way. If you want to talk, if you have any questions about what I'm working on, you have any input, any ideas, any story you want to talk about, just let me know. Okay, let me see this one. And finally, yeah, I think this is the last one. Okay, yeah, okay, there it is. And now I am gonna make the extrusions, as I was saying. Yeah, so let me see, let's extrude that selection. Yeah, see, we can see the gaps now, like in the wood. Let me see this one. Yeah, should we add another gap on this other side? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So let me add another loop cut on this one, this direction, and I'm gonna change the offset to 1. Yeah, 1 is okay. Let's do the same shit again for the other side. Would be this one, and the offset would be -1. No. Can I do negative offset? No, I cannot. Okay, but there it is. Okay, awesome. So now I am. So how the fuck is that one? That's that. Okay, we've got the gap. Yeah, I gotta create another subdivision here, it seems. Yeah. Okay, so another one of these ones. We're gonna leave this one at 1 also. Yeah. Let's make another one. And 1. No. Okay, so yeah, seems like the offset changes depending on the direction of this. Yeah, so let's just like add a lot of it. Okay, yeah, okay, there we are. So let me think about the extrusion first before I continue doing shit that I shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I've got that one. Now I'm thinking, yeah, that, let me think. Yeah, I can see something there. Yeah, like where we're gonna have like the guardrail, like the thing on the sides. Yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah, this one, let me select all of this edge loop and all of this edge loop, and let's scale these ones both in that way. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're getting there. And now I am gonna extrude those sides, I suppose. Okay, let me fucking think about this extrusion shit. Yeah, should I add another subdivision to this one? Okay, I am just gonna select these ones, yeah, as they are. Yeah, so from the top, I suppose. Yeah, so all of these ones, I am gonna extrude those ones, and then I am gonna do the same thing for the other side. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me extrude this one. Yeah, I suppose it would be mostly like 2 or 1.7 or 1.6. Is it too much? I'm gonna leave it at 1.7. Fuck. Okay, no, I can do this. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get some overlapping faces, but no, I can add another subdivision there, like a very, very tiny one. Yeah, let me add a very tiny one on this one. Yeah, let me add another loop cut on this one. Yeah, okay, let me move. Yeah, okay, I think we are set. Maybe this one is, I could like make it a bit less so it looks like the other side. There we are. And now I'm gonna do the extrusion that I was meaning to make before. This one, the one, shit, no, we're not gonna have the issue that I thought we were gonna have. So no, I am not gonna worry about that one. So 1.2, I think. Yeah, check it out. Now we've got the gaps. Yeah, we've got those gaps and shit. Yeah, we can see that also on the one that is on the photo. Okay, so let's start modeling the other shit. I gotta be careful on this one, because I do not wanna add way too many faces, way too many subdivisions, because it would stop looking low poly. So I gotta be thoughtful about this one, so it doesn't look like this. Gotta make it look more low poly, or low poly, because that one isn't even low poly. Yeah, okay, so let me save this shit. Let me think. Yeah, let me analyze this. Yeah, we've got a couple of rectangles. Yeah, let me do the rectangles first, so I can have a clear idea of the curved. Interesting. Yeah, I know what I can do here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you'll see. I'm gonna try something, some dirty trick. Let me see if this works, because I already have the geometry of this, so I could select a couple of these faces. Yeah, I am gonna unselect the ones that I do not need. You'll see what I'm trying to do. It may look stupid, but if it works, it's not stupid. So we will see. In a couple of minutes, we will see if this is a stupid idea or not a stupid idea. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so this would give me the exact curve of the bridge on the rail on the side. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so all of this I am gonna what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna split mesh? Yes, let's split mesh. Let me delete this one. Yeah, check it out, check it out. This is the thing that I need, exactly the thing that I needed. Yeah, so that was a dirty trick, but I think it kind of like a decent one, I suppose. Yeah. So let me see. Let me think about this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about how I could do this in some different ways. I could like select all of these faces. Yeah, would this fucking work? Copy paste them, mesh selection, and what if I move them down? Would that do the trick? I think it would kind of do the trick, or not. Nah, this would be way too fucking of a mess. So I'm just gonna close it. Yeah, I'm just gonna close it in the clean way, in the normal, regular kind of way of closing this type of mesh. Yeah, so this one, yeah, let me start grabbing some edges and shit. Create face or edge, Shift F. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so the shortcut, yeah, this may be a quick process. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so yeah, with that we're gonna have the right geometry for the sides. Then I just need to add like the columns that are like keeping this shit in place. Yeah, interesting shit. Okay, let me do that one. Yeah, so we're almost there. Yeah, this is tedious, this is boring, but when you see the texture and everything working and shit, you'll see how cool this is gonna look. Okay, awesome. Fuck yeah, this is what I was looking for. Fuck yeah. Okay, so let me select this pivot point tool. Yeah, let me move this one here, I suppose. So how tall would this shit be? Yeah, we don't have to like cover the spaceman. Yeah, so okay, let me add the columns. Let me add the columns and shit so I can like, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. I don't know how many subdivisions is this. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so it's 3 on each side. Yeah, 3 on each side. So let me see this from the side. Let me add a couple of cuboids and shit. I'm gonna resize this one and this on this axis. Let me make this one taller. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me find the right. Yeah, I suppose yeah, this is the right amount of subdivisions. It still looks blocky. Yeah, it still looks blocky. So it's enough for what I need. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to lose the blocky style of the thing. Okay, let me resize this one and this axis. Yeah, would be mostly something like that. Yeah, let me analyze. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so 3 on each side. 3 on each side. Let me duplicate this one and let's move it to the right placement. And this one, there it is. And nothing on the middle, I suppose. Let me duplicate this one. Let me see, mirror, flip on. Is that the axis? Yes, it is. Fuck yeah. Okay, let me see now if this is the right placement for like the, yeah, for like the spaceman. Okay, yeah, I can see what's happening now. Okay, let me see this one. If I resize it, no. Okay, let me move this whole mesh a bit up there. Let me move this one a bit down. Okay, yeah, this one I should make it less a bit thinner. Yeah, let me export this mesh. Let's just see if this is of the right height for the spaceman or not. Okay, mbridge 01. Let me export that one. Yeah, let's go back into Unreal. Where the fuck are you, Unreal? Okay, there you are. Okay, let me see this one. Browse to this asset and let's re-import this one. Let's try it. Yeah, 150. Did it? Yes, it is. Yeah, okay, let me see. Do we have the right collider? Why the fuck? Okay, no, I know why. Yeah, I was gonna ask myself, why the fuck did it have? Does it have 4 material slots? I know why. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, let me see this one. This complex solution. Okay, there it is. So let me try to walk with the spaceman through the bridge here. Okay, let's see. Is this the right height? It is. It is the right height, I suppose. I could make it a bit lower, so I am gonna, yeah. Okay, let me think about this one. I like the gaps. Fuck yeah, the gaps. Fuck yeah, the gaps. They do look like wood. So fuck yeah with the gaps on the floor. Let me see. Let me select all of these faces here on the lower part, and I'm gonna move these ones a bit up, I think, to make this thinner. Yeah, in this way. It kind of fucks up the geometry in a way. Not that much. Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, not that much. Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink it. So now I'm gonna duplicate this one. Let me see. This one, 1 2, and there's another one in the bottom. Yeah, so there would be another one here, it seems. Yeah, something like that. Let me see how thick or how thin they are on the sides. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This kind of looks like it. We gotta add like some of those rectangles, cubes in the middle. Yeah, of the thing. And this bridge is almost done. Not completely done, but almost. Yeah, so very quickly we can have a model so we can get to the next thing of the day. I don't know what the fuck is the next thing of the day, but we'll decide. Okay, let me move this one a bit here to the top. Okay, so in which way? Okay, it's thinner in this axis. Okay, so let me select this one. Let's resize on this axis. Yeah. Yeah. Let me move this one here. Yeah, this is it. And let me duplicate this one. I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, so those. Yeah, so this one would have to go with the curve of the geometry. Yeah, yeah, the curvature of the geometry. Yeah, so this one. How the fuck am I gonna do this one? Should I add? Okay, let me see. Let me select this edge on the top. No, dude, this edge. This one. Okay, let me move this one that way. Yeah. And this one in the same way. Okay. Yeah, let me see. This one should be a bit more narrow, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, let me see, like, what is the right kind of like inclination of this one? Yeah, I suppose it would be something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, let me see this one. Yeah, okay. Something like that. I don't know if it's that one, but it's something like that. It's almost there, this shit. Okay, let me see if we can do it with the vertices. Yes, we can. Okay, awesome. Let me select the whole mesh. And does it have the same, almost has the same inclination of that other one? Okay, so anyways, yeah, no problem. Let me move that vertex in that way. Yeah. I suppose that I wouldn't make those. Yeah, they are too big. They would cover way too much of the bridge. I'm just gonna leave the one in the center that wide. These ones, I am gonna leave them way thinner. Yeah. So yeah, same process here. Let me select these ones. Yeah, let's move it a bit up. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna select this one and I'm gonna get rid of that one also. Yeah, so it shouldn't be that big, the geometry. Yeah, because it would like cover way too much of the opening between one and the other. So I suppose I could select these ones, bring them here, transform your flip on X. Yeah, okay, there it is. And okay, what the fuck are we gonna do now? Yeah, what is the next thing? Yeah, let me analyze those ones in the middle. Yeah, we've got a couple of things happening there on the top. Yeah, let me think. Yeah, this would be very simple. I am not gonna overthink this shit. Yeah. Still looks low poly. Let's see the texturing. We're gonna have to use a bit of pixel basher here, I suppose. And Let me fucking see. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Let me select a couple of these faces. Let me select this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Let's move them a bit up. Yeah, not that much, just a bit. And now I am gonna add to the top. I don't know if I should do it in this way or not, or should I? Yeah, let me see. Beveled cuboids. Yeah, let me add one of these ones. I'm gonna add a couple of these ones to the top of this, to the top of those things. Yeah, so let me resize this way, this one in this way, this one in this way. Yeah, we may make it oversized to make it look cartoonish, right? Yeah, to keep the cartoonish style of the whole game and shit. Yeah, so do these ones get the rotation? Nah, they are flat. Yeah, let me think about these ones. How am I gonna approach it? If I'm gonna do extrusion, yeah. Okay, so I am gonna do an inset selection here. Yeah, maybe something like 30. Yeah, 30, I suppose. And let's extrude that shit. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, and let's do the same thing again on this one. No, another inset, and let's move this one to the top. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So let me select this whole mesh, and I'm gonna duplicate that to the other sides, to the other columns and shit. Yeah. Darlington Paget, is this the guy from IndieQuest? Shut the fuck up, dude. What's up, dude? What have you been doing with your life? I am not insulting random people on the internet, people. I know this guy. So if you're watching, if you were just lurking and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy insulting people in chat? I know this person. What's up, dude? How is life? What have you been doing? You've been very radio silent. Have you been like very busy with university, doing homework and shit, living the grown-up life? Okay. Yeah. Interesting shit. Let me see the height of this. Hurry! Says someone say insult people in chat. Oh, so you were there lurking, you just heard me insulting another person. Okay, everybody came in just at the right time when I was insulting someone, right? Polyphim, you are meta human nerdy. I am, dude. Can you see my beautiful face? It is like the ultimate skin made by Epic Games. I am a meta human. What about you? How are you, Polyphim? Curry, how are you? Curry says I just got here while I was insulting my friend. Oh shit, dude. Fuck. I looked yeah, so yeah, I'm a terrible person, and I even looked more of a terrible person than I am. Darlington Patit says everything is going well, man. Pretty busy with work. Fuck yeah, dude. Good for you, because sometimes you've complained that you do not have enough work. So I am happy now that your job is taking a good amount of time of your day. That is really cool, dude. I know that you were looking forward to that. So how are you, dude? How was university? Darlington says, but nobody works harder than you. Shut the fuck up, dude. This guy is kissing my ass in a fake ass fucking way. Polyphim and Curry, I can assure you, this is bullshit. Polyphim says, good, last day before the trip. Me, how am I? I am good, dude. I hope that your trip goes well, dude. It must be a bit stressful, right? So let us know how it goes, dude. And if you get to the US, if you get okay, dude, and shit, I hope everything goes well, dude. It must be a bit stressful, right? Kurt says, I am good, waiting in the parking lot for Switch 2. What? Holy fucking shit, dude. Dude, comes out in like an hour, dude. Is there like a big line? Send a fucking picture in the Discord, dude. I want to see the fucking line. Holy shit. That is fucking cool, dude. Shit. Darlington Paget says, no need to insult me. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Oh, you're being nice today just to make me look like shit. Do not believe this person for a minute, people. Do not believe Darlington Paget. Curry says the US. Oh no, yeah. Polyphim is going to the US tomorrow. Yeah, Polyphim. Curry is like, oh shit. Do not do it. Polyphim says, sure, I'll send you a pic from Secot. Oh, fuck. That shit is dark. Curry says, there was a line earlier, but we all got our reservations. Good for you, my friend. Send pictures of the Switch 2 on your hands when you have it. That is fucking cool, dude. That is amazing shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Good for you, dude. Yo, Polyphim, are you gonna go and get the Switch 2 when you get to the US? Polyphim says, gotta start cleaning my social media just in case. Yeah, dude, you should. You should. Yeah, and it's not a joke. New Joker 6, how are you, my friend? How is life? How is your development going? The tool you were working on the other day, how is that going? Darlington Pat, it says Secot is nice according to... It is not, dude. We all fucking know it is not nice, right? Yeah. No, I don't think anyone would say that place is nice. Polyphim says, nah, no Switch 2 for me. Here would be, what, $1 million? But you're going to the fucking US, dude, so you can get it in the US. That's what I'm talking about. Get it in the US. With the US pricing. No tariff pricing. New Yorker 6, how are you, dude? Thank you for coming. Okay, people, did I export that shit? I think I did, right? Yeah, so let me re-import it to see if it is the right... sizing, like the right height for the Spaceman, the bridge. Okay, let's go and test it. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it would be a bit tall from this side, but we would mostly never cross it. Yeah, we would mostly cross it from the middle. Yeah, we would mostly cross the bridge from the middle, so I am gonna leave that one like that. Yeah. Darlington says, are you doing that bridge? I am, dude. Yeah, I am doing that bridge. Yeah, that's what I'm modeling right now. Then I'm gonna do the textures and shit. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, like the traditional Japanese bridges. That's what I was meaning to work on that the other day. Polyphim says, yeah, but my pocket is Colombia. I know, dude. I know, but you could ask your family, dude. Why are you trying to find excuses to not get the Switch 2? Ask your family. Tell them, you put $100, you put $100, you put $100, and we're gonna all buy the Switch 2. Each one can put $100. First says, legit. Turn a face scan fingerprint on your phone and set a passcode. Yes and no, dude. Yeah, even so, it is better to just clean the phone and be able to like unlock the phone and show them whichever shit they want to see, and show them that you have nothing to hide. Because if you're hiding something, that's when they can become even more of an assholes to you in the border. Yeah, so yeah, you just gotta delete any stupid shit that you have, and if they tell you to unlock it, yeah, you just do it. Kurt says, I gotta go. See you guys. Enjoy your Switch 2, dude. Enjoy it. Polyphim says, but for real now, I'm not interested at all. Steam Deck is enough for me. I'll check it though, cause my little nephew will get it. Fuck yeah, dude. New Joker 6 Dev is fine. Making dinner right now. Was working on making my own module library system for Godot. Pics in Discord, okay? Let me go and check it out. Sure, there's the plugin system, so you can argue it's pointless, but how many can say they made their own coding library, module system, and format? Yeah, dude, there are things in life that one just builds for the sake of building it, for the sake of having fun, right? Totally get it. Polyphim says, you interested in getting it at some point? I am not. I am not interested in getting the Switch 2, dude. Number one, because I'm broke. Number two, because... yeah, I fucking love Nintendo, dude, but at the same time, I fucking hate them. Yeah, so yeah, Steam Deck is more than enough for me as a portable console. Polyphim says, better say for... which one? Which dev kit? Darlington says, this guy is really talented. Which guy, dude? Shut up. You're talking about me. If you're talking about me, I do not believe you. You're just trying to be nice. Just so other people think that you're a nice person. Okay, let's see what people have posted on the Discord. This is CC Trico, our friend. Fuck yeah, Trico. Thank you for sharing this, dude. Fuck yeah, check out CC Trico's pixel art. Then I'm gonna go to Grimeshines. Check out Grimeshines. Let me open up this link to see what Grimeshine has been cooking. Grimeshine has been working on this enemy lock on system. Also, this is Unreal Engine 5, people, as you can see, 2.5D, just like me. Check it out. He can lock on the enemies now, Grimeshine. That's really fucking cool, and he can hit the motherfuckers. So thank you, Grimeshine, for sharing, dude. Appreciate it. Means a lot, as always. This guy has been locked in, dude. Yeah, like in an overwhelming way. For me, I'm like, oh my god, dude, I gotta fucking lock in like Grimeshine. He's been really cooking new stuff and new features, and that's really cool. Let me see what New Joker 6 coded. New Joker 6 got bored, so started making my own library model system. Oh, what you were telling me, right? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I like the gradient text. That one looks really cool, dude. Thank you for sharing, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, New Yorker 6. Are you making any content about all of this process, what you've been building there? Okay. Pauline says the Switch 2 dev kit for porting Spaceman Memories. Okay, dude. So I do not have to save for that one. Yeah. Darlington says I'll wait for Nerdy to get bored of his Switch 2 and sell it to me, just like his Switch 1. Yeah. I got bored of my Switch 1. Not bored. The games were too fucking expensive. So I just decided to sell it to Darlington Paget, the guy that you see there on YouTube. Pauline says, by the way, why isn't the new trailer on Instagram? Couldn't find it, so I could share it. I haven't posted the full trailer on Instagram or YouTube, dude. I am just leaving it to be, it is exclusive for like 10 days. It's gonna be exclusive for the showcase, the IndieQuest showcase. And I'm gonna do some tweaking, some polishing, and then I'm gonna upload it to my own social media. Darlington says, despite his aggressions, he's a nice guy. Shut up, dude. There are no aggressions, no anything, no microaggressions, no bullshit. I am not offending you in any fucking way. You are fucking stupid. I don't have to offend you. Polypim. So what you were saying about the dev kit, you don't have to buy the dev kits for Switch. You get them for free. The thing is that you gotta be like a publisher to get them, but they give you access to them. You gotta have like, you gotta be really connected to get them from Nintendo, and you can sign an NDA and shit and everything. It's not easy. Yeah. But they provide them to you if you become a certified developer or publisher for Nintendo. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, let me see this one. Let me see this one from the side. Should I just fucking... Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I am gonna merge all of this. Yeah, let me save this. Yeah, let me select all of these ones. And I am just gonna fucking merge them. Yeah. So I do not have all of those fucking materials and shit. Just one material slot. Okay, let me see this one. Polyphone says, so I didn't know the detail about the Switch. Well, good for them. It is like that for every console, dude. You get a dev kit if you are a certified developer. Yeah. But it's not easy to become one, right? Yeah, you gotta have connections and shit. But it's like that for all of the consoles. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna merge this shit. Yeah, let me try to merge it. Yeah. Okay, is it merged? Ah, fuck, I didn't select those ones. Okay, anyways, let me select everything besides the one below. That's what I should have done. I am fucking stupid. Okay, let me merge this mesh. Polyphone says, really? I thought you had to pay for it out of your own pocket and they would cost more. I stand corrected then. Yeah, so no, I've seen that Yeah, I've even talked with a couple publishers about publishing in consoles, and they've told me we would provide yeah, that they have the dev kits and shit. I think that if you want additional ones, you have to pay for them. But I think if you become a certified developer, they provide it. It's not easy to become one. That's why, right? Yeah. So it may sound cool, but it's not easy to get it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is merged. And yeah, what the fuck am I gonna do here? Which fucking sizing of the texture am I gonna use here? Let me create a texture. Okay, this one's gonna be bridge 01. Do not combine islands. Let's confirm. Okay, good sizing. Polyphony, sure, not easy, but still nice to know. Yeah, dude, it's not easy at all, especially with fucking Nintendo, dude. Those guys have a mafia. It's a mafia, dude. They have a mafia with the publishers. It's not, this is like Apple, like their bullshit about saying that they want to keep the users safe with the content. So that's why they do not open the App Store and everything and the operating system. That is bullshit. It's just for gatekeeping, because both the App Store and both the Nintendo eShop are full of dog shit apps and games. So it's mostly a thing about having connections, not about the quality of what you're doing. So you gotta have the right connections to get access to develop and having a dev kit for Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Yeah, so I think like 99% of the time it would have to be through a publisher. Yeah. With Nintendo, yes. Polyphony says, wonder how those shitty and weird games that plague the eShop did it. Yeah, they have connections with the publishers, dude. That's what I was saying. It's not about quality. That why Nintendo is closed. It's about they have this. It's cartels, dude, of publishers that keep the thing. They are gatekeepers for their own benefit, so they can corner developers to get a publisher even if they do not need it, because some games and some developers do not need a publisher, dude. Some do need it, some do not need it, but it's to corner you to go with the publisher for something like Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Okay, did I duplicate that one? Yeah, they have connections, dude. The shitty games have connections on the Nintendo eShop because it's full of shitty games. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me see this one. Let me think about this one. Yeah. I have enough space, I suppose. Yeah. Let me see. Let me think. Yeah, let me fire up Aseprite. I am gonna save this one. Yeah, let's save this one as bridge. This one's gonna be bridge 1. Let's see if this is the right sizing of textures for this. Yeah, let me bring Aseprite here. Yeah, maybe the pixel density is way too low. I don't think it would be high. It would be on the lower end, I suppose. Polyphony says, okay, I read that one. Only hands. What? Oh my god. Oh shit, you cannot imagine, Only hands, how many times I have been called in my life mistakenly Marco Tulio. Yes. Oh shit, this is so fucking funny, because people assume that I am named Marco Tulio. So everybody's like, yeah, calls me in that way mistakenly. Oh shit, how are you, Only Hands? What are you having for dinner? Physics says, assalamu alaikum, my friend, how are you? I am good, my friend. Dude, I forgot the response to this one. I was seeing it the other day on a movie, the response to assalamu alaikum. Yeah, yes, something like Walaikum salam or something like that, right? Yeah, I forgot, dude. So how are you, Physics? Thank you for coming, dude. I appreciate it. How is life? Walaikum salam. Yeah, I didn't forget it then. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry about swearing about after that phrase. I'm a shitty person. I don't do it with bad intention. It's just my stupid mouth. How are you, Physics? Appreciate it. How is life? Polyphim says you have an uncle named Marco Tulio because it's very common. Marco Tulio is very common. My name is not common. Tulio Enrique. Yeah, that is my middle name, Enrique. That one's not common, but Marco Tulio is very common. That's what I was saying to Only Hans. That many people just call me Marco Tulio mistakenly because they assume that is my full name. So Physics, how is life, dude? How is the family? How is business going? And I am sorry again, dude, about swearing after the phrase, dude. I know, dude. I know. Yeah, we were just talking about swearing the other day with Physics. Yeah, and I keep doing it. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It is hard. I do not say it with bad intentions. New Yorker 6. Oh, and as for the tool I was making, I got a comment recently saying if this works I could marry you. Downloading now and gonna do it. Oh, are you getting a wife or a husband, New Yorker 6? Which of both? Are you getting one of both? New Yorker 6, do you think you could get married with this tool? It'd be cool, dude, to develop a tool, some software, and then get married, right? New Yorker 6, it's a surprise, I guess. Oh shit, dude. So I hope you are open-minded to both, to deciding on both of if you're gonna have a wife or a husband. I hope it goes well for you, my friend. Only Hans, what did you have for dinner? You just came here, called me the wrong name, and now you went away. Okay, let me see this one. Pixel Basher. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, this is gonna be on the lower end of the pixel density, so I think this is gonna have to be bigger, I think. Yeah, let me just try it. Okay, so this one, let's go into Pixel Basher. Okay, let me see. To piece it. Okay, yeah, let me see this one. Only Hans says, I had spaghetti leftovers and then some mochi ice cream. Shut up. Mochi ice cream. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, I like mochis. I hadn't tried mochis before in my life until a couple of weeks ago. That shit is cool. Does it have like the taste of the rice? Is it like the mochis, like the real mochis? Okay, let me see this one. Okay, this is just gonna be some random ass red. Yeah, maybe like that. And I could like, yeah, add something subtle. Maybe this one, I suppose. Yeah, let's try this one. Grimeshine, what's happening, my dudes? Grimeshine redeem, wear a Pikachu hat and wiggle the ears. Let's fucking go then. How are you, dude? We were just talking with Only Hans about ice cream. Did she give you ice cream, dude? Grimeshine redeemed a Battle Royale of in-screen avatars. Okay, dude, let's fucking go. Battle Royale incoming, people. Battle Royale starting right now. Only Hans says, oh, it's so good. Yeah, the outside is rice mochi and the inside is ice cream. Oh shit, you had strawberry and vanilla with Grimeshine. Grimeshine says Only Hans is a dingus, and you had to like highlight that message in the chat, dude. Is Grimeshine sleeping in the couch today, people? We're gonna figure it out throughout the rest of the stream. We are gonna figure it out. Okay, let's export this image so we can assign it to the bridge. Unreal, Spaceman Memories, bridges, bridge 1. This one's gonna be ref bridge 1. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we are on the lower end of pixel density. Polyphone says punish Grimeshine. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Check this out, people. This is Only Hans. responding to Grimeshine. I am gonna zoom in to this shit. Where the fuck is this message? Check this shit out. This is Only Hands responding to Grimeshine. Oh shit. Grimeshine says bomb run, only Polyphim. Yeah, fuck him. Fucking up, Polyphim. Oh shit. Oh, Grimeshine is sleeping on the couch today, people. I can see that happening. I had to zoom in just to see that message. That was a very, very interesting one. Okay, things are getting interesting. Physics won the battle royale. Congratulations, Physics, for winning the battle royale. Grimeshine redeemed a bomb run featuring avatars only on Polyphim. So let me go find the avatars. Give me. Oh shit, people are getting cooked in the chat. Grimeshine, I was just showing what you were working on earlier, dude. Yeah, good shit, dude. Oh, what the fuck happened there? Yeah, I can see. Yeah, the capture card is buggy today. Okay, anyways, let me find the stream avatars. Where is Polyphim? Oh, Polyphim next to Grimeshine. So you're gonna get bumped together, people. Yeah, it is what it is. So Polyphim and Grimeshine went flying up. I'm sorry, dude, but you were next to him, so it is what it is. Okay, let's get back to OBS. Okay, Only Hans says Grimeshine is sleeping outside tonight on the hot tub. Is Grimeshine sleeping on the hot tub? Polyphim says, how come you bummed me but you don't punish him? Did Polyphim redeem punish someone? Yeah, you redeemed it. Yeah, dude, I gotta punish him then. Yeah, I am very sorry, Polyphim. Yeah, let me find Grimeshine. So Grimeshine, where are you? Is this you? Yeah, you're the Luigi, right? Okay, there it is. Grimeshine, you are getting punished here on the stream, and also you are sleeping on the hot tub. Grimeshine says, so nice, I just finished the dodge mechanics, still need to add the animation for it. Only Hans says, bomb that little bitch. Grimeshine says, just posted a new video on the Discord a couple of minutes ago. Let me check it out. Sasorio, where the fuck have you been? Sasorio says, damn, I come in and people getting blown up. Indeed, dude. You just came in the best fucking time of the stream. How are you, Sasorio? It's been a while, dude. I hope life is good for you, dude. Thank you for coming. Yeah, how are you, dude? Let me go and check out what Grimeshine posted a couple of minutes ago from his progress on his game. Grimeshine says that he added a dodge mechanic, still dialing it in a bit and need to add the animation for it. It's kind of hard to tell it's dodging. Okay, dude, but let's check it out. I am using a new browser, by the way, people. It's fucking good. I was using another one on Windows called Arc, and they never made it fucking work. It was very buggy. So now I am using this shit called Sidekick, which is fucking cool. So I can endorse Sidekick. Let's see what Grimeshine has been working on. So this is Grimeshine's game. He has the dodge mechanic. Oh, I can see the dodge happening, dude. Oh fuck, he's hitting people. Yeah, I can see the dodge happening, dude. Yeah, you just gotta add the animation, right? So it shows the mechanic. Polyphim says, what is Sidekick? It is this web browser that I am using now, dude. I didn't know it existed. I was looking for something that worked like Arc, and this one works like Arc, and it may be better in some ways. I really like it. It's really quick. It's got like these things on the sides and the workspaces to separate different kind of sessions and shit. We've got the apps here, so it's really good, dude. Yeah, I've been trying it and I've been really liking it, dude. Really quick. Arc was becoming very slow. Fucking good browser. Shitty version on Windows. Only the Mac version is good. Polyphim says, okay, I'll check it out. By the way, how is the new keyboard? It hasn't arrived yet, dude. As I told you people a couple of weeks ago, getting something from Amazon in Honduras takes weeks. It arrived. The thing is that it was also not on stock because everybody wants to buy this keyboard. It wasn't in stock on Amazon, so I had to wait like 2 weeks until it arrived in Miami. And then it arrived in Miami at the end of May. Then I gotta wait like a week and a half or 2 weeks until it arrives to Honduras from Miami, dude. So it takes a couple of weeks, dude. This is how it is buying shit from Amazon. So American people, you are fortunate and you gotta be happy about the benefits of living in the US and having next day shipping in fucking Amazon. But because here we got 3-week shipping. Yeah, believe him. So it's not here yet, but I'm already waiting for it. Okay, let me see this shit. Let me open up this one. Yeah. Okay, let me grab this texture. Grimeshine, it's looking cool, dude. You've been cooking. I was telling people that you've got me overwhelmed, dude. Yeah, I said it earlier. I was like, oh, fuck, this Grimeshine guy's got me overwhelmed with all of the mechanics that he's implementing each fucking day. So yeah, dude, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. You are cooking, you're locked in, and do not lose that momentum because it's not easy to have it right. Okay, let me save this shit. Cancel. Let's save this one. Let me go back to BlockBench. The pixel density. Yeah, I need a higher pixel density. Yeah, I am gonna delete this one. Let's create another texture. This one's gonna be 32. This one's gonna be bridge 01. Do not combine islands. Let's confirm. Yeah, okay, let me save this one again. Save as bridge 1. Let's go back into Aseprite. Let's close up this one. Polymer says, good thing you got it now. As far as I know, the weren't bit though going to stop use the US because of tariffs. I'm sure I read that somewhere a while ago. Yeah, I also read about 8-bit though stopping because 8-bit though produces shit in China, dude. Yeah, and it's good that I got it just before it went out of stock. Grimshin says, thanks. I think progress just comes a little quicker at the beginning of making a game versus finishing it up. The progress isn't very linear. Yeah, dude. They always say that the most difficult percentage of making a game is the last 10%. I've seen that in interviews and shit. Like the last 10% seems to be the hardest one. Yeah. So Sorio says, yeah, I've been doing good, trying to chip at an 11-hour Godot video and just playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, being locked in on Godot. I'm happy for you, dude. It's been a while, so I really appreciate you came back to the channel. And yeah, dude, how is the game going? Elden Ring going? Are you enjoying it, dude? Okay, yeah, this one. Let me duplicate this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a better pixel density now. Let's save this one. Let me find BlockBench. Yeah. This is the pixel density I am looking for. Okay. So this one's. Let me close this. Yeah, let me check out the reference for this. Where are you? Okay, yeah, the top is black. Yeah, I may do some layering here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the layering later. The Sorio says, yeah, it's great, but makes me want to throw my head against the wall. It's too fucking hard, dude. Elden Ring Night Rain, it is like really, really hard. That's why. Okay, let me see. Okay, this red is like very dark, so we may have to make this lighter, I suppose. Yeah. Let's go into Aseprite. Yeah, let me select all of this one. Let's add adjustments, hue, saturation, and this one, lightness. Yeah, a bit brighter. Why didn't you fucking save it, dude? Okay, adjustments, brightness, contrast. Okay. Okay, let's save this one. Let's go back here. Yeah, a red like that one. The top. Okay, the thing below. Let me select all of these faces on this one, and let me think about the unwrapping of this shit. Okay, let me see texture. Let's apply this one. Let's UV project from view. Yeah, let me place this one here. Ah, shit, almost, I almost fucking had it. Yeah, so a couple pixels off, but okay. Anyways, I think we can fix it a bit. Okay, awesome. Okay, I have that one there. Let me go and grab, yeah, wooden floor, wood floor, this one, wood for color. Yeah, it could be something like that, I suppose. Let me bring this one here. Yeah, in this way. Let's save it. Let's go back into BlockBench. Yeah, check it out. Fuck yeah, the bridge is looking like a bridge. Fucking finally. Yeah, I could add like those golden details on the top and shit, but also the black ones. Yeah, but it already looks like it. Olem says, have you seen the imposter on Joe's channel? What the fuck are you talking about? What kind of impostor? In the chat? Physics says, Nerdy, I heard you were part of the what? What the what? What the fuck is Birjani, dude? I do not know what Birjani is, dude. Yeah, I do not know what that is. Yeah. What is that, dude? You gotta like explain to me, give me context. And I am not gonna Google it because I do not trust you anymore about Googling anything that you tell me in the chat. Pauline says, thought you would get it. Just a joke about his haircut. Oh, dude, the guy looks sharp. I told him that he looked like an actor now. Yeah, like a California actor. Fuck yeah. Joey looks sharp, dude, with his new haircut and shit. Physics says, Birlani is Indian rice. I do not believe you, dude. I am very sorry, but I do not believe you anymore. Oh, fuck, dude. I have trust issues with your definition of words now, dude, because I've fallen for your traps in the past. Physics says we can do the what, dude? Let's get batidos tonight. Batidos can be a different thing in different places. I think you would call a batido a milkshake in many places, but it wouldn't necessarily be a milkshake. It could also be another thing in other places. It's also something like it's like a candy. Yeah. No, I know it can be milkshakes, but I can show you what it can be in other places. Yeah, like in Honduras, we've got other thing that is called batidos. These are batidos in Honduras, and these are made of, I don't know of what the fuck are they made of, to, but they are candy, they are sweets. Yeah, let me open this image in a new tab. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's some candy, dude. It can be some candy in certain places. In Honduras, it would be this one. Someone, if they wanted a milkshake in Honduras, they wouldn't call it batido. Colin says malteada, but batido is more like a smoothie. Yeah, we would call it in Honduras, we would call it licuado. Yeah. Colin says, I think those are made from panela. Yes, from panela. That is the thing. They are made from panela. Bad for the teeth. All candies are bad for the teeth, dude, but fuck it. You gotta eat them. Let's fucking go. It is what it is. Basic says, let's get batidos tonight. I wouldn't mind getting a milkshake, dude. I do like milkshakes. Yeah, which type of milkshake do you people like? Which is your favorite? My favorite would be, I don't know, dude. Yeah, maybe strawberry with some other shit. Yeah, it's been a while since I had one. Yeah, but I like milkshakes. Have you tried those other type of batidos, polyfilm physics? Have you tried the ones that are in milkshakes? Okay, let me start painting physics. Cookies and cream. That is a good one, dude. Yeah, Oreo. Yeah, I like Oreo milkshake. That one's very common here. Polyfilm says we have something called melcocha here. It's kind of like that, and that shit is so sticky it feels like gonna pull off your teeth. We also have melcocha here, and we also call it melcocha, dude. Yeah, let me go and check out that shit. Yeah, let me see if it's the same one in Colombia as in Honduras. Yeah, melcocha, Colombia. Okay, this is the melcocha in Colombia. This is another candy. I think it's the same one in Honduras. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, let me see. Melcocha, Honduras. Yeah, polyfilm, same shit. Very dangerous for your teeth. Yeah, if you stick a tooth on this shit and you pull it, you can bring the tooth with this shit. Yeah, Bit says, are those butt plugs? They are not, dude. What the flying fuck? How come you just come to the stream, dude, and start talking about butt plugs and shit? What the fuck, dude? How are you, Bit? Fuck you, dude. Shut up. Fuck you and shut up. Both. How are you, dude? How is life and shit? Yeah, we were just talking about candies from Honduras and Colombia because we were talking about milkshakes. And those candies are very, very dangerous, as Polyfin was saying. It says, anything is... Shut up. I'm not even gonna read this comment. I am gonna skip this one. Shut up, dude. I'm asking you, how are you? And you're now talking this type of shit? Dude, I am not gonna address that last comment either. Shut up. Start talking like a grown-up, dude. Start talking like fucking grown-up. No, dude. I am not gonna talk about spicy candy in that way. Bit says I am mentally aware. I can see that, dude, but I still like you, dude. You're talking shit. You may be crazy, but you know when to be crazy. It's not out of your control, so shut up. How are you, dude? Did you see any movie the other day? Which movie did you saw when you went away from the stream? Okay, let me create another layer for this one. Let's enable layers. Let's create another layer. Yeah, and oh fuck. Yeah, okay. Shit, dude. Yeah, I cannot do it in elements. Yeah, it's gonna have to be with faces. Yeah, let me reduce the opacity on this one. Yeah, that's way too much. Something like 85. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be in this way, it seems. Yeah, by hand. It's good that it's got the same UVs on both sides. All of them says will fucking pull off the crowns from your teeth. Yeah, those candies are very, very dangerous. This is not a joke. Physics says, I'm trying not to make inappropriate jokes anymore. I was hurt that you felt you couldn't trust me on voice during the stream, so I want to prove you I am not going to say something bad. Dude, you can't stop saying inappropriate jokes, but we're still gonna have Beat making even more inappropriate jokes than the one that you were saying. But it's good, dude. I've also been trying to swear less and say less inappropriate jokes, dude. Yeah, it's good, right? To try to be better. It says we watched my old Asin on Prime Video. It had Aubrey Plaza in it. It was okay, you guess. Just a decent movie, nothing like. Paul says that's some stinky ugly movie. It's a real movie. He says Polyphim. Yeah, no, I think it's a real movie. I believe it. I believe Beat on this one. I think it's a real movie, dude. It sounds, yeah, sounds just decent. Nothing special or anything, right? It sounds just decent. That's all. Yo, so yeah, I hope. Beat, I told you, dude. You should have gone and seen Alien Romulus. Some nerdy shit. Why are you going and watching like this? Was this a romantic comedy, dude? Don't go and watch romantic comedies before sleeping, dude. You can have an existential crisis. Better to watch some alien eating fucking people on space before going to sleep, dude. Way better for the spirit. Bit says, I guess kinda, not really. Yeah, dude, I told you, dude. And you didn't listen to me, dude. I told you to go and watch Alien. Bit says, bro, my whole life experience has been a crisis. I know, dude, I know. And I'm very sorry about it, dude. I know you're not joking on this one, dude. I know you're not joking, and I'm very sorry. I hope things get better for you in life. But Alien Romulus wouldn't have made your life worse. It would have been fun. And it's got Kaylee Spaney. And also this other girl from The Last of Us, Isabella Merced. And they're both hot. So you should have gone and watched Alien Romulus. It says, I see a therapist. It's okay, dude, if you see a therapist. I know that it's not easy life, dude. If therapy helps you, dude, good for you, dude. Keep it going. No, dude, I know, dude. I know. When I say you're crazy, I said it in a jokish type of way, dude. Because you come talking here about butt plugs and shit. I am not saying you're crazy in the in a psychiatric kind of way, dude. So I gotta clear that up. Paul says, I watched Gentleman Broncos the other day from the same dude that did Nacho Libre in Napoleon Dynamite. I liked it. Had some crazy funny bits. Yeah, I remember Nacho Libre. I didn't watch Napoleon Dynamite. This is some kind of a funny director, right? It says, my shrink keeps me in check, tells me what to think. I think everyone should see a therapist. You don't need to be crazy to go to therapy, but I just happen to also be crazy. Dude, I don't know if you're joking or not, because you are placing those emojis on the same fucking message when you're saying you're crazy, dude. So you shouldn't put the emoji if you don't want me to laugh, dude. If it's a serious thing, do not put the emoji, dude. Paul says, oh, he also made the Minecraft movie. Oh, good director then, dude. Oh, so he's got like a hyperfixation with Jack Black then, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, so Bit, yeah, dude, don't worry, dude. Whenever I say, oh, you're crazy, dude, I say it, I'm joking. I am joking. I am not saying this in a psychiatrical kind of way, dude. And yeah, dude, if therapy has been helpful for you, I am happy for you, dude. Yeah, it's important. It says, where has Bardock been? He just got his BMW and dipped. Oh shit, dude, what a funny fucking story. Oliver says he tends to reuse the same actors. Yeah, all of these crazy directors, good directors, tend to reuse actors, dude. Just like Christopher Nolan, this guy from The Wolf of Wall Street. I fucking forgot his fucking name, even if he's the most iconic fucking director. Martin Scorsese. Yeah, Martin Scorsese. Paul says probably working on Limbo 2. Yeah, maybe the guy is working on Limbo 2. Physics says reusing actors is like reusing assets in your games. Yeah, dude, it's practical, right? Yeah, it may be boring for many people, but it's practical because you already know how to deal with them and how you can push them to the edge in your own way for the sake of the story of the movie that you're making. Okay, people, we've got the top things in shit. Should I fix this? Nah, I'm gonna leave those projections on the sides like that. They do not bother me. I may reduce. Okay, let me see. Set opacity, multiply, add. Yeah, let me see. Painting grid. Yeah, let's disable that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think those are too fucking dark. I think. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me save as. Let me save this one, bridge 1. Yeah, let's go back into Aseprite. Yeah, I'm gonna close this one. Let me open that one up again. Bridge. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is happening here? Yeah, real Spaceman Memories, bridge. I'm getting back to chat, people. Give me just a second. Olive says, are you gonna break Spaceman Memories and update to 5.6? I do not. I am not. I am definitely not gonna update to 5.6. I have no need for meta humans and shit. Bit says, so no, my local Hooters is closing. I am very sorry, dude. Is this like the end of the world for Ohio, dude? Why is it closing? Is it going bankrupt, dude? I'm very sorry for you, but you must enjoy going to Hooters, right? Okay, let me check out this one. Did it fucking save this shit? Okay, there it is. Yeah, so all of those ones, the black sides of this, I may paint it in a lighter gray. Yeah. Yeah, okay, just like that. Okay, let me save this one. Let's go back here. Let's replace it. Let's refresh. Load file. Okay. What the fuck is what the fuck are those gaps, dude? Are those gaps in the texture, or is it a BlockBench thing? I think it's a BlockBench thing, right? Okay, anyways, let's just try and export it, so we can see at least how it kind of looks in the engine. Bit says, now I have to go across town to go to Hooters. Have you ever gone on a date with a girl from Hooters, Beat? All of it says, I tried MetaHuman, it runs like crap on the 3060. Yeah, dude, it's not for mortals like us. Physics says, go to the mosque and get a wife, Beat. It's better for you. Bit says, I have been to a mosque before. I took an AP World History and learned lots about Islam, Sunni and Shiite and whatnot. Oh, so these are different branches of Islam, I suppose, right? Yeah, Paul says, and you can't even make any lewds in the... Yeah, with MetaHuman, yeah, dude. It is not for people like us. It is for people that are running the top type, yeah, the best kind of computer to run MetaHumans. It is not for us, Polyphim. Yeah, discard that idea of using MetaHumans with Unreal Engine. We are not gonna be able to use that shit. Unreal Engine 5.6 is not for people like us. It's for CD Projekt Red, those type of people. Okay, let me save this one. Let's go back to Unreal Engine. Where are you, Unreal? And let's re-import with this file and bridge. Okay, 150. Yeah, did it export the texture? Okay, here it is. Let me rename this one. This one's gonna be text underscore bridge one. We'll change the filtering on this one. Let me create the material. This one's gonna be matte bridge one. Should I make this one matte, like a matte bridge? Nah, it's got a bit of specular. Yeah, I would leave it with a bit of specular, so just as it is. Paul says, yeah, you uninstall that component immediately. Yeah, dude. MetaHumans is not for us. Bit says, there was a Muslim girl I rode the bus with in high school and she called me weird. It left a lasting impression. Why? Can we get into that, dude? Let's have that therapy session today. Why did the Muslim girl in the bus that called you weird when you were growing up left a lasting impression in your life, Pete? That sounds fucking deep, dude. Shit. Okay, let me see this one. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I do not want this. Yeah, let me delete this shit. Force delete. Yeah. Okay, let me go here. And I'm gonna merge all of this. Yeah, so I do not have all of those material slots. I just want one. Bit says she must have not... dude. No, I am not gonna... No, dude. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's have the real conversation. Yeah, let's not offend the girl wherever she is, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that crazy. Let's talk seriously. Why do you think it left a lasting impression? I am a weird guy, dude. If someone told me, yeah, Mod got that, yeah. Automod got that one. Yeah. Beat. I am a weird guy, dude. I accept it with honor. If someone called me weird, it could have left a lasting impression on me. I know I'm a weird guy. I'm not a regular type of guy, so it wouldn't bother me, dude. So I would wonder, why would it left a lasting impression? It says I was always the quiet guy. I don't know. I never said two words to the girl. Yeah. Polyphone says, did you flash her? What does flashing mean? I just, when you say flashing, I just think about a fucking camera and flashing a person with the camera, dude. I don't know what flashing means. Okay, let me see this one. Let's merge this message. Yeah, merge that shit. Export obj again. Mbridge 1. BlockBench. I hope I only get one material slot for this shit, dude. Don't give me 4 material slots. Right? Was it 250? Nah, it was 150, right? Yeah, 150. Okay, let's re-import this one. Bit says flashing means to expose yourself at someone. What? Bit says very quickly, usually without anyone else seeing, like if a girl flashes her boobs. Okay, dude. Interesting. Polyphone says, think the naked dude with the coat. Yeah, from Bienvenidos. Oh, fuck. Dude, I remember that motherfucker. If you're Latin American, there was this TV show called Bienvenidos, which means welcome. In Latin American, there was this fucking guy, a comedian, and his vibe was flashing himself in each show. Yeah, Polyphone says, yeah, that's also flashing shit, dude. Yeah, I didn't know what flashing was. No, I don't think Beat flashed to the girl on the bus. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I wouldn't have put my mind, I wouldn't have overthought anything that the girl would have told me. Yeah, it's interesting, dude, that Beat remembers this story. Beat says, yeah, shame on you. I only flash the cars behind the bus. Shut the fuck up, dude. Beater, you're in an ad. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Bit to come back for the ad. From the ad. Okay, let me see this one. 150. 1 material slot. Yes, 1 material slot. Thank you, BlockBench. Okay, this one's gonna be bridge 01. Okay, there it is. I may go and fix that projection from the side. Maybe not, maybe yes. I do like it in some way. Polyphone says that dude look like Chaplin on meth. Dude, I'm gonna wait for the ad break to end just to show this guy so people can see what we are talking about. Because if you are not Latin American, you are not gonna understand what the fuck we are talking about. Okay, Bit says I am back. You are back from the ad break. So there was this guy on this show called Bienvenidos, dude. Yeah, Bienvenidos. This was from Venezuela, people. Yeah, from Venezuela, when Venezuela was not a failed state. Venezuela was a very rich country which had a very big TV industry, and they had big shows and shit, and this was one of those. Physics says, oh wow, I remember that guy. Yeah, remember this guy that looked like Chaplin on meth? Yeah, the guy from Bienvenidos, and he kept flashing himself to other people. It says all the girls have big butts. Where, dude? Oh, in Venezuela. You're talking about Venezuela. Dude, Venezuela had a big fucking TV industry, dude. Before it had all of these political problems. It was one of the richest countries in Latin America. Calavera says, Bienvenidos. Yeah, we are talking about Bienvenidos because I didn't know what flashing was. It means to like flash yourself naked to another person. I didn't know that term. And people are explaining me what flashing means. And Polyphone said about this guy from Bienvenidos. And I was like, yes, I remember this shit. Trico says, hello, how are you, Sissy Trico? Okay, Trico's here. The kid is here, so I'm gonna stop talking about stupid shit, Trico, because you're here. How are you, dude? Trico says I'm fine. I am happy for you, dude. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Bit says Trico's here. You'll keep it PG now. Exactly, dude. Keep it PG-13 now, dude, because we've got Trico here. Trico, I was just checking out your pixel art earlier, dude. Let me check it out again so people can see it. Thank you for sharing, dude. Appreciate it. Polyvin says no more flashing, nerdy. I am not flashing shit. Shut up, dude. I am not flashing in any way, dude. Do not believe Polyfin, people. This person is crazy. Okay, let me go and try to place this bridge where it should be. I'm still thinking about the projection on the side. Trico, laughing. Yeah, how are you, dude? How are you, Trico? What have you been working on besides the pixel art that you sent in the Discord? Yeah, no, I remember Bienvenidos. It was a funny show, dude. Funny show from many of our childhoods as Latin Americans. Oh, yo, Physics, did you watch this show in the US? When you were in the US already? Yeah. Trico says I'm just resting from my last exam. The math exam, right? How was it, Trico? I hope it went well, dude. I hope your math exam went well. Okay, the fucking collider. Yeah, let me check this one. Okay, there it is. Let's save it. And let's go and check it out. Physics says, yeah, it was popular in the US between Latin Americans, right? I suppose. Not English-speaking Americans, but migrants and Latino Americans, right? Yeah, I suppose. Or was there a translation, an English version of Bienvenidos, dude? Okay, people. The bridge is looking like a Japanese bridge. Yeah, let me fix the projection. I do not like the projection on the side, so I'm gonna go and fix those UVs. Trico says, no, it's about computer and Palembang language. It's my last exam today. Okay, dude, I hope it goes well. What is the exam about in terms of computer? Physics says, no, it was Spanish TV. Yeah, so for the Latin American audience, right? Yeah, just like Primer Impacto and all of that shit, right? Did you watch Primer Impacto, Physics? Remember that one? Okay, let me see. Let me reset this one. Yeah, where is this? Okay. Okay, we are back with the background music. Trico sending the love. Thank you, dude. Physics says Telemundo, Primer Impacto, Walter Mercado, y que tengas mucho, mucho, mucho amor. Polyvin says, oh shit, Primer Impacto was great. It was fucking great, dude. It was, yeah, it was fun. Trico says, war. Battle Royale of in-screen avatars. Okay, dude, so let's do it. Let's fucking go. Let's see who wins this one. The previous one was won by Physics. Let's see who wins this one. Okay, so the bridge. Yeah, let me fix the projection. It's already looking like a bridge. I really like it. Looks like a Japanese bridge. So, yeah, let me go and fix the projection on the sides. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah. It has been a while. I had procrastinated this type of bridges. But good idea to work on this one. Because says kill or be killed. Let's see who wins the battle royale. Physics says I remember the news every day. It was about El Chupacabra on Primer Impacto. Dude, Primer Impacto was epic. Some epic shit, dude. A bunch of bullshit type of news, right? but a good show, dude. Which other fucking TV show from when we were young was good from these times? Yeah, Primer Impacto. Yeah, Bienvenidos. Oh, there was this other Venezuelan comical shit that was really good. Let me remember. Okay, dude, I gotta remember this shit. If not, I'm not gonna. Yeah. What the fuck was? Yeah. What? Yes, I remember. ¡Qué locura! Yeah. Did you see this one, Physics? Yeah. Yeah, I remember this one. ¡Qué locura! TV show. Oh shit, this was funny also, dude. Rico says Yahoo! Rico won! Fuck yeah, Rico. Good for you, dude. Congratulations. You redeemed it and you won. Do you remember Que Locura, Polyfilm, Latin Americans in the chat? That chat was funny, dude, also. Oh shit, dude. Gives me nostalgia remembering about these shows. Okay, let's go and fix the projections on this shit. I am gonna undo the merging of this, I suppose, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna select all of this one so I can fix the projection. Olive says never saw it. Yeah, this was like the golden era of TV of Venezuela, dude. Colombia's also had this golden era, right? I suppose it was like the times of Ugly Betty, Betty La Fea, right? Yeah, I think it was around the same time. It was a nice competition, Colombia and Venezuela, dude. When they didn't have shitty ass socialist fake ass governments, both of them. Yeah, what the fuck happened, dude? Very different times. Olm says, JP Noticias con la Chola Chabuca. You watched a lot of Perubolica, what we called the Peruvian channels we got here. Yeah, we didn't have the Peruvian channels here. Olm says, Laura de America. Yes, yes, que pasa el desgraciado. Yeah, I remember Laura de America. Oh, what a shitty fucking show was that one. Physics says, do you remember El Gordo y la Flaca? Yes, I remember that one, dude. This is all of the golden era of Venezuelan, Colombian TV. Yeah, end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000s. I remember El Gordo y la Flaca. Yeah, where are those people? I hope they are not dead, dude. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let's do the projection on this one. UV project from view. Let's move it here, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, let me re-export the model. Yeah, let's export this one again. Basic says, I knew El Gordo. He used to come to a camera store where I used to work and buy a ton of equipment all the time. Carlos Ponce came in one time as well. Which one was Carlos Ponce, dude? That is really cool, dude, that you met El Gordo. All of these people lived in Miami, right? Yeah, in Florida. Yeah. Okay, let me remind myself who Carlos Ponce was. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. From a lot of telenovelas, this motherfucker. I remember this motherfucker, yeah. Bollywood says, I always hated Sábado Gigante. Oh shit, all of the Latin American lore in the chat today. No, I liked Sábado Gigante, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? Physics says, yeah, South Florida, all of these people, yeah. Dude, why did you hate Sábado Gigante, dude? Everybody loved that shit. This is like hating El Chavo del Ocho. Okay, did I save it? Yeah, let's go back to Unreal. Let me re-import the mesh. Okay, 150 in this one. Yeah, did it change the UVs? Yeah, so the projections aren't that fucked up. I could add a bit of more contrast to that part, I suppose. Yeah, so let me do it in this way. Yeah. Okay, this one, adjustments, brightness, contrast. Yeah, not that much. I think a bit of more brightness. Maybe that's too much. Okay, I think that is cool. Physics says, Sábado Gigante was fun. La Cuatro en el Chacal. Polyphone says that was some boring shit. Never like its content. You're a salty Latin American, Polyphone. And I am a salty Latin American, dude. And not even I hate Sábado Gigante, dude. Shit, dude. Oh, shit. This is crazy, dude. Yeah, everybody grew up with Sábado Gigante around here. Yeah, no, I did enjoy it, dude. I did enjoy Sábado Gigante. It's crazy, dude. That feels like a long time ago. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, the contrast is really cool. Gives the effect of like the wooden texture. Okay, let me export this one again. Export obj model. Let's save it. Let's go back to Unreal. And let me re-import this one with the new file. Okay, we've got bridges. I am gonna make some variations of this one. Let me check out how this looks in like photos. Pauline says, I grew around Peruvian channels mostly and some sexy Brazilian ones. Yeah, I didn't watch any Peruvian channels. Yeah, no, Brazilians either. Physics says, Domingo Pequeño wasn't as good. Shut up, dude. I got it, dude. I got it like very quickly. You're not gonna make me fall for this shit, dude. I grew up in Latin America also, just like you, Physics. I would have to be a non-Latin American to fall for that one, for that Domingo Pequeño. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, let me check out the references. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let me Google this. Japanese traditional bridge. They are very red. Yeah. They are very red. So they differentiate itself from the environment. I thought it was looking way too red, but no, it's just like that in real life. They are just like that. Same shade in real life. So I am just gonna leave it as it is. I may add some golden shade somewhere, but mostly I will leave it as it is. Physics says, I grew up in the US, man. I came here when I was 2 years old. But South Florida, dude, would be equivalent to Latin America, dude. Yeah. You could be growing up in South Florida and not even learn to speak English, dude. Yeah. Oh, so you grew up mostly like many of us. Pauline says also around these two channels, Magic Kids and Locomotion. I do not remember those ones, dude. Yeah, what were those ones about? Okay, people, so the bridge is as it should be. Yeah, it should be. So I'm just gonna leave it. Or let me see, let me analyze like the support. Yeah, it's got like support beams below. Huh. Yeah. Should I add that shit? I think I should. Yeah, because it's not like it's floating, right? Yeah. Stylized. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I wouldn't add like many support beams, but just like 2, I think. Yeah. It could work without it, I suppose. Yeah. I think it could work without it. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to like... Okay, no, I'm gonna add it. Yeah, I'm gonna add it. Physics says, yeah, it's very Latino in South Florida. Yeah, dude, I know how Latino it can be in South Florida. Pauline says, Magic Kids was an Argentinian one. Lots of anime and video game show, fucking great. Locomotion was mostly anime. I guess defined my taste back then. Yeah, dude, I do not know about all of these TV channels and shit. Oh, by the way, talking about Argentinian shit, did you see Cebollitas? Polyfilm, do you remember Cebollitas? Physics says Magic School Boss. That one wasn't Latin American. I remember Magic School Boss, but that wasn't a Latin American show, right? I think there was a Latin American character in that show named Carlos. I think it was Carlos, right? very Latin American to call the character Carlos. Yeah, but no, Mike School Boss. I remember that one. That one wasn't Latin American. Holmes says, yeah, they show it there. Cebollitas. Yeah, that was a really good fucking show from Argentina. Did you also see Floricienta, Polyfifth? Oh, all of the Latin American lore today. Physics says, I don't remember Cebollitas. It was a soccer, football, telenovela. I'm gonna show it here. Cebollitas. Yeah. It was for boys. Mostly for boys. Yeah, girls didn't watch this at that time. It was a telenovela for boys, for kids. Yeah, that liked playing football, soccer. So the vibe of the story was these guys that were part of the soccer team in Argentina. Yeah, dude. Olin says, yeah, you remember Carita? Yes, I remember that one. I also watched that one. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, shit. Trip down memory lane today. Yeah, La Tía Peluca. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I remember Carita Angel. This actress was a big actress. She was in many telenovelas when she was growing up. Yeah, I watched that one. I watched Carita Angel, Vivan los Niños. Yeah, Physics says, no, we had High School Musical. We also watched High School Musical, dude. But that is an easy one, dude, to talk about because everybody in the US watched High School Musical, right? This kind of things like Carita de Angel or all of that shit, less people watched it because it's mostly Latin American, so it's got its magic to talk about that shit. Okay, let me see. Paul says big fan back then about Cebollitas. Yeah. You don't remember Cebollitas? I remember that one. Physics says Teletubbies. I think everyone watched Teletubbies, dude. Yeah, that is like the most common one, right? Even if you were older, at some point you had to watch Teletubbies in one way or the other. Okay, people, let me think about the bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna add this shit here. I can use the same texture. Polyphone says, dang man, most of people's lives is just watching TV. It is, dude. It has been. Yeah, dude. And as much as fun as it could be, as addictive as it could be, it wasn't even fucking close to shit like TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. It was a different kind of content, dude. It could be addictive. It was addictive, but in a very different way, dude. Okay, let me see yeah, how am I gonna add the support shit for this? Yeah, let me think about this one. Yeah, Japanese bridge. Yeah, let me analyze this one. How am I gonna make the support below? Only Hand says, I fucking love TV. Me too. I do not watch TV anymore like the traditional cable TV. But I still sit down to watch TV shows. We just watch streaming, most of us now, right? But it was good times watching TV in a random way and not having control of what you were going to watch. It was a good way of living life. You didn't know what you were going to do the next day. What were your plans? What were you gonna watch? You just went with it. We lived in the way of saying it is what it is. What is it on TV today? I am gonna watch that shit. Different fucking times, simpler times. Basic says, my mother hogged the TV, so most of the time I was outside riding bike or skateboarding with my friends. I was both, dude. I was outside riding bike with my friends, but I was also watching a lot of TV. Yeah. What did your mom watch? Physics. Only Hand says that would be me as a mom. Hogging the TV? Shit. Yeah. No. I think I would also be like that as a dad. Yeah, watching the Big Bang Theory for the 30th time. And my kid saying like, Dad, you've seen that fucking TV show for the 100th time already. Stop watching that shit. I want to watch TV. Basic says, Tulio, you were outside sitting on the bike watching TV from the window. Don't lie, bro. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I am seeing that sometimes we lose like the image from the other computer. I was doing both, dude. I was riding bikes, but also watching TV and also playing in the computer. Yeah, crazy fucking kid, dude. Yeah, having fun and shit, living the life. Okay, let me see this one. Yeah, I'm analyzing how the fuck am I gonna do those ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let me copy this image. Let me go to Obsidian. Obsidian, where the fuck are you, dude? Okay, here it is. So this one. Yeah, I am gonna use this tile. Oliver says, well, maybe Laura in America gave me brain rot as much as Caso Cerrado. Oh, fuck, dude. I fucking hate both of those TV shows. Like, with passion. I hate that shit with passion. I hate Laura in America and Caso Cerrado. Fucking shitty TV shows. Brain rotting Latin Americans, dude. Yeah. Yeah, this is our brain rot. This type of TV shows. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna make it very simple. Yeah, not gonna overthink it. Okay, so let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Okay, this one I am gonna make it resize it on this axis. This one like this. Okay, so no, it would be mostly, let me select this one. Yeah, so I can keep the beveling. Basic says, Christina talk show was like Oprah of Spanish TV, also brain rot type of shit. I fucking know people love Christina, dude. Nonetheless, also brain rot. Just like Latin America. She was like Oprah. She was the Latin American Oprah, dude. But yeah. Shit, dude, I remember all of this shit. Yeah, non-Latin Americans must be like, what the fuck are these crazy people talking about? Fucking shit. I'm lost in this conversation, but it's fun, dude. It's a funny one to have. It was fun content to grow up with. Latin American TV was very different from American TV. Yeah. Paul says, I used to watch Laura in America constantly. I had it on the background while working. Same with Casa Cerrado. Cristina too. Fuck, dude. That sounds like fucking up your brain beyond redemption, dude. What the fuck, Polyphim? How the fuck can you work with Casa Cerrado in the background, dude? Holy fucking shit. Oh shit. Do you remember that? I think the most epic scene from Caso Cerrado was that one of this girl that said that she didn't talk Spanish. Remember that episode? I may go and look for that scene. Yeah, that is some epic type of shit of Latin American TV. That is an epic moment. Polyphim says, I live with these dudes that were high all the time and had Casa Cerrado on almost the whole time while they were high. Sounds like a plan. Physics says, I went to live taping of Seb back in the 90s when they did special the Miss Universe models. Dude, what the fuck is happening with the capturing? I can see that it sometimes loses the signal. Yeah, that is very weird. I am very sorry about that, people. Let me see if it's this or this. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, do you remember that episode, Polyphim, the one in which this Colombian girl, the girl was from Colombia. It said that she didn't know how to talk in Spanish. What is what is this one, dude? I am gonna Google this one, physics, on the other monitor, dude. I have trust issues now, dude. It is what it is. Okay, it is not some weird type of shit. It is this show. I didn't know about this show. Pedro Sec. I don't remember this one, dude. I do not remember this one. Yo, remember this motherfucker? He was a Catholic priest that then went and He had an affair with a woman. Very, very famous guy. He had an affair and he had to go and marry, and he went and married her. And he was a very, very famous Catholic priest. I do not know what the fuck is happening, people, but I can see the OBS is like kind of crashing there. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, but I can see that happening. Paul who says their argument was that they were doing what Mulder did on X-Files, having Oprah on the background as noise, so they could think important things. Bullshit, of course. Yeah, you remember that episode became a meme? Yeah, it became a meme. Yeah, Physics, he got married. Yeah, the Catholic priest. Yeah, he was very famous. Dude, I'm gonna go and look for that fucking scene from Caso Cerrado. Fuck it. Fuck it. We ball. Oh, shit. This was supposed to be a game development live stream, and now I am like Caso Cerrado Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. This is the fucking scene. Here it is. Let me find. Oh shit, dude, this is fucking funny. Let me see. Oh shit, dude. Is this fucking loading, dude? It's not fucking loading, dude. YouTube is like shit in the bed. Okay, here it is. You wanna watch this polyfilm? Physics says he switched over to Christian Orthodoxy, I think, and became a priest there. Yeah. Yeah, some other like branch that was like a mix of Catholic and Protestant, something like that. Yeah, they still look like priests, the guys, but he went to the other branch of the church. Dude, Physics, have you watched this shit, dude? If you can speak Spanish, if you're watching, whoever speaks Spanish, si hablan español, seguramente han visto esta escena. You must for fucking sure have seen this scene before. And this is some epic shit from Latin American TV. This is a moment in history, dude. Let me see if we can get the audio of this shit. Let me see, dude. Oh my god, this was supposed to be a fucking Unreal Engine live stream, but we're gonna see the scene. Run normally. Physics says Caso Cerrado is a joke. She's not even a joke. A judge. She's a bad person. She is a bad person. She's not even a judge. And the TV show is also a joke. You are not wrong in any of the things that you said. Nonetheless, Physics, it does have some funny moments, dude. It does have some funny moments. Let me see if we can watch this one, dude. This is some epic shit, dude, from Latin American TV history. Let's see. Yeah. I cannot believe we are watching this. Calavera says my brain is not that raw. I don't remember that.
Buenas tardes.
Subtitles for that?
Hello. Good afternoon.
No, ningún afternoon y ningún...
There are no subtitles for this shit, dude. There are no subtitles. You gotta understand Spanish. It is what it is. Me love me, I don't know. Says hello on YouTube. How are you, my friend? Is this the first time that you come here? I think this is the first time, right? I hadn't seen your name in the chat. How are you? Thank you for coming. We're just talking shit about brain rot shit from Latin American TV. Check out this shit. Everybody remembers this, Calavera. Stop talking shit, dude. You know about
Buenas
this.
tardes.
Hello. Good afternoon.
No, ningún afternoon y ningún hello. No, ninguno. Aquí tú hablas español. Esto es un programa en español. Aquí se habla español. Aquí nosotros no ponemos letreritos. Y tú te llamas Luna.
Yes.
Your name is not Moon. Okay.
Well, it sounds pretty good.
Así que Luna. Y me hablas español aquí. Y no te, oye, no te hagas la cómica. No lo hagas. ¿De dónde tú eres? ¿De dónde eres?
I was born in Colombia.
Háblame español. Me hablas español.
I don't feel comfortable
Escúchame,
talking
si no hablas español, te vas. Así que hablas español o te vas. ¿Me estás entendiendo? Y no estoy jugando contigo. A mí no me vas a hacer reto. No me vas a hacer reto. No me interesa. Tus retos cochinos, estúpidos, idiota. Tú sabes, el que habla 2 idiomas se llama bilingüe. El que habla 3 le dicen trilingüe. Tú sabes el que habla 1, ¿cómo le dicen? ¿Sabes? Americano. Tú no eres americana, tú eres colombiana. Tú eres colombiana y lo que te corre en esa sangre es Colombia. Así que no...
Lo que te corre en esa sangre es Colombia, motherfucker. Polypheme is really from Colombia. I'm not joking. Dude, this became a meme. This became a big fucking meme. Me love, I don't know, says Espanol. Do you know Spanish, dude? If you want to talk in Spanish, we do not speak in Spanish here. Yeah, I am gonna go like this person. If people start talking in Spanish, I am gonna go like this person, like in the opposite way. I'm gonna start insulting you and shit. It is not acceptable. Physics says too much aggression. It is acting, dude. These are not real people. They are actors. I know for a fact because I knew a guy from the school that I went to that went to act in Caso Cerrado, dude. These are actors. It is bullshit. It is a show, dude. It's like a circus. That's all, dude. So this is just like seeing Samuel Jackson being aggressive on a movie, dude. It is acting. Yeah, it's not real, dude. These are not real people. She's not offending like real people. It's bullshit. Pullum says, I'm back. Just had a blackout for a bit in the building. Oh, shit. I was just telling you, dude, about the scene from Caso Cerrado, telling you that Colombia corren tu sangre and some bullshit that she said, something like that. Me love, I don't know, says, no, I'm just saying Espanol because the video is about Espanol girl mad. Yes, that Spanish speaking person was fucking mad, but she was acting, dude. She was acting. Paul says, so yeah, Loud in America was scripted too. They are all scripted. These are bullshit TV shows. They are always scripted. Physics says, I try to abstain from mainstream entertainment. Me too, dude. I do not watch Caso Cerrado. It's just that this specific scene was that famous, dude, that everybody saw this meme. I do not watch Caso Cerrado, dude. Polyphone says, what? Do you call it like that? Shitty, like the shitty TV? Is this the term for like shitty TV? Okay, so let's get back to Unreal Engine. Yo, my friend, me love, I don't know, on YouTube. How are you? Do you also make games? Are you an artist? Are you a musician? Are you a gamer? Which of all? Or all of the above? Thank you for coming to the channel. Appreciate it. I am working on my game, Spaceman Memories. By the way, I am not a streamer that goes and sees Latin American shitty TV shows. Paulvin says, yeah, for reality shows too. Ah, that is the term. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, because it keeps Latin America in misery in some way. Yeah, it is funny, dude, but at the same time dark. Has kept us stupid. All of this shitty TV. Yeah. And that may sound snobby, but it's fucking true, dude. All of this shitty TV has kept Latin America stupid. It is our opioid in a way. Yeah, this shitty TV shows. It is true, Polyphone, what you're saying. Me love, I don't know, says I'm fine. I'm just, I don't know. So don't worry, dude. No pressure. If you don't know what you do, I totally get it. Yeah, if you're just enjoying life, it's okay, dude. Thank you for coming to the channel. By the way, how did you find the stream? Just randomly, or did you like watch some other video of mine in some other place on YouTube? Okay, let me see this one. Let's scale this one out. Yeah, what Polyphone and Physics were saying. This is funny. It is funny to talk about these Latin American shitty TV shows and shit. But this has a lot of guilt on the bad education and bad habits of many bad habits of the Latin American society, as snobby as shitty as it may sound. Yeah, it is true. Me love, I don't know, says randomly. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about what I'm working on, please let me know. Yeah, I am making my own game called Spaceman Memories on Unreal Engine. You can see a bit of it in the corner. That's a bit of the gameplay of the game. Yeah, and today I am working on this bridge. Milov, I don't know, says, I see your short, then I click on your live stream. Ah, yeah, that feed on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't know about that feed before until I started live streaming, and people told me that you could find live streams in this way on YouTube. Yeah, so thank you, dude. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions about what I'm working on, please let me know. Okay, let me move these ones. There. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Me love. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, just let me know if you want to talk about something. Oh, Polyphim. Dude, you just had a blackout in the best fucking moment, dude. When we were talking about Colombia corriendo en tu sangre. When we were watching Caso Cerrado, dude. What the fuck, dude? You gotta have those blackouts on another moment. Even only Hans had seen this scene. Yeah, I showed her this scene because only Hans has been trying to learn Spanish, and she's been doing good progress with Spanish. And one day I told her, you should watch this video to motivate yourself, to inspire yourself. Pauline says, I've seen it many times. That scene, yeah, dude. Yeah, we've all seen that specific scene many times. Every Latin American has seen that fucking scene many times, dude. Okay. Let me see. How am I gonna do the unwrap? Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna go with this one in this way. Let me add the texture and QB project from view in this way. Did it do the thing? Yeah, it did it, right? Yeah, and I'm just gonna place this one like this. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to map the pixels so they do not get that displaced. I think that would be enough. Milov, I don't know, says hi, Polyphim. Yeah, Polyphim says there is a funny meme with the dude getting into a Spanish class and they add that part of that woman yelling at him. Yeah. Trico says hi, Milov, I don't know. Hi from Trico on Twitch. Yeah, thank you people for welcoming our new friend. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I am gonna leave it like that. Polyphim sending the love to YouTube. Yeah, I suppose I'll leave it like that. Let me export this one again for the J. Let's hope that it's like the right type of thing. Let's re-import the mesh. Let me see. Okay, let's re-import this one here. 150. Okay, yeah, so now the bridge is not like floating, right? It's got something that supports it, so it makes sense in terms of engineering, right? Yeah. Volume says don't mess those last letters when reading that username. Okay, dude. Oh, hi, Cici Trico says, Milov, does this mean I don't know? Milov? Does it mean I don't know, or does it mean something else? Okay, let's walk. This bridge gotta have the other type of material, the one that is masked. I don't think this one needs the one that has the shadowing, but I suppose, yeah, this one needs the masking one. Check it out. Yeah, now let's add the masking. Should this cast a shadow? Yeah, I think this should cast a shadow. Let me see how this would look if it doesn't cast a shadow. Yeah, cast shadow. Yeah, nah, I need the shadow, so I gotta do it like the Tori. Yeah, let me see. Milov. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, can I just call you Milov? So to make it shorter and easier for me, as I am not a native English speaker, I am a native Spanish speaker. Yeah, but if you go talking in Spanish, I am gonna go like this mad crazy lady from a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, if you don't want me to go like that, you gotta speak in Spanish in the chat. I'm joking. Only Hans, where the fuck are you? Milov says just call me IDK. Okay, I'll just call you that. Okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, let's bring the Tori. Buildings 31. Okay, let me see which is which. Is this the one? No, this is not the one. Does this one have a shadow? Yeah, this one has a shadow. Yeah, this one's got the masking. Okay, I am gonna copy this one, this asset. Let me delete this one. Let me go to this one. Let's paste it here. Okay. Yeah, I need a couple of materials here, a couple of references. Pauline says, well, I'm gonna go before I have another blackout. I don't know if you know what happened today with Petro, but hopefully I don't return to it. What the fuck happened, dude? What the fuck happened? I do not know what happened with this piece of shit. I don't know, says I'm Indonesian. Oh shit, just like Trico. Trico is also from Indonesia. Yo, all the Indonesians in the house. Thank you, Indonesia, for the love. Appreciate it. This is really cool. Only answers what's up. I'm here. Yeah, I was telling that. When I was saying that if people spoke in Spanish in the chat, I was gonna cook them like the crazy lady that I showed on the video. And I would say you're the one that says things in Spanish. So I was meaning to clear it up that I am not gonna cook you. You can still speak in Spanish, only Hans. Yeah, I appreciate your Spanish. Yeah, so I just wanted to clear that up. Okay, ad break. I'm very sorry about that one, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't know, says you want to know something? Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we gotta like bring some of these materials. Yeah, buildings 31. Okay. Tori mask, Tori shadows. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, let me copy this one and this one. Only Hans says cook me. No, I will not. I will not cook you like Casa Cerrada. Milov says Mew. Gotcha. Is this you, CC Trico? Is this fucking you, Trico, on YouTube? Oh fuck, dude. It's Trico. Trico's cooking me. All of it says, dude, just openly say that he's going to start jumping over Congress and the Senate. This Friday we will know if he starts just making shit by decree. Yeah, Colombia's cooked, just like Honduras. Yeah, I am dealing with those same type of motherfuckers like Petro, dude. Yeah. What can we do, Polyfilm? It is out of our control, dude. The only thing that I can do is keep fucking making games, dude, and talking shit on Twitch. It's sad, dude. It's sad what's happening in these countries. But it is what it is, right, dude? All of him, have a good rest of your night, dude. I'm very sorry to hear about this, dude. And I hope your trip goes well. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Only Hans, Trico just cooked me. He just tricked me. I was like, shut up, Trico. This is why I have trust issues, people, here on these live streams. This is why I have trust issues. I was like welcoming this new person and it was Trico all the way. Trico says I'm bored. Good, so go and make some pixel art. Yeah, don't be bored. Go and make some pixel art. Okay, let me grab this one. Did it fucking paste the material, dude? Nah, it didn't. Okay. Buildings. I need the new keyboard, people. Like, really fucking soon. This keyboard sometimes doesn't catch the shortcuts. Yeah. Trico says, well, going to eat. Bye. Have a good night, Trico. Have a good night. Appreciate it. Enjoy your food. I looked so fucking stupid telling Trico, oh look, check it out, Trico, another person from Indonesia. It was Trico. Oh shit. Polymy says, thanks man, you take care too. I'll try to come out, but I'm be super busy. Better see a demo when I come back. Yeah, dude, better see a demo when you come back from your trip. I'm gonna take that too hard, dude. I'm gonna work hard because I gotta have a demo soon. Polyphim says good night. Take care, chat. Good night, dude. Trico says if you see my son, say hi to him from Trico. Only hands. Tell Grimeshine that his dad said hi on chat today. Okay, let me see this one. Let's rename this materials. This one's gonna be Matte Bridge 01. Bridge 01 masked. Yeah. And this one's gonna be, okay, rename Matte Bridge 1 Shadow. 1 shadows. Okay. Yeah, let me go and swap these textures. So it's gonna be bridge 1. Let's apply that one. Yeah. Let's apply this one here. Bridge 1. Okay. There it is. And let's turn this into a blueprint then. Let me apply this one there. Oh my god, dude, it's this fucking keyboard, like, it's fucking connected, dude. Fucking shitty keyboard. Okay, let me apply this material to this one. This one's gonna be masked. Yeah, it's the one that is masked. Yeah, check it out. We've got the effect, right effect, and I am gonna duplicate this one, and this one's gonna have the shadows. Cast shadows, yeah. Yeah, hidden shadow. Hidden shadow, enable that one. And visible. Okay, there it is. So, fuck. Okay, let me see if I can select it here from the outliner. No, not this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one. Oh shit! Polyphim just gifted 5 community subs. Fuck yeah! Trico, you got a sub from Polyphim. Thank you, dude. Thank you, appreciate it, Polyphim. Have a good rest of your night, dude. Some epic shit. We're on a hype train, people. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck. Oh shit, dude, that was very unexpected. This is really fucking cool, dude. Polyphim, thank you, dude. Thank you. We've got Trico receiving one of the gifted subs. Shit. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. It had been a while since I had a hype train. So Polyphim, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a good trip. I hope all goes well, dude. And I hope you can go through customs and the border and shit. Yeah, dude. I know it must be nerve-wracking, right? Yeah, so have a good trip, dude. Thank you again, dude. Thank you 1,000 times for gifting 5 subs, people. This is some epic shit. It had been a while since I had this type of donation, a couple of, like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I think the last person was only Hans, which was really cool. Also Grimeshine. Yeah, so thank you, Polyphim. Have a good night, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you again. Polyphim in the house. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to say. It's just really cool. I always get overwhelmed by this kind of support. It's gonna be really helpful, dude, because the payout date was coming soon on Twitch, and you gotta get through a threshold to get a payout on Twitch. They do not pay you every month. You gotta get through a threshold, and this will be very helpful towards that. So thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Bye and have a good night. Okay, let me see. Let's copy this one. Let's paste it here. Yeah, let me check out the chat. Fuck yeah, dude. Some epic shit. Yeah, we've got New Joker 6. Yeah, I know this guy, Trico. Fuck yeah. And some other people, some other cool people that I hope that they come and take advantage of the subscription. Really nice. Yeah, shit, dude. It's overwhelming. Whenever I get this kind of support, I just don't know what to fucking say. Yeah. Let me see. This one. Okay. Location, copy and paste it on this one. Yeah, okay, there it is. This one and this one. I am gonna turn them. Volume says flash the stream. I'm gonna show my boobs, dude, in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You really thought I was gonna do it? Volume says I'm gone. Okay, have a good night. I am not gonna show my boobs. Yeah. Did somebody think I was gonna do it? Yeah. Do you get banned if you show your man boobs? Volume says okay. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, no, I am not gonna do that. Okay, let's create a selection to blueprint class. Yeah, no, Polyphim. I am not gonna show my man boobs here. Yeah, bridge 01. Okay. There it is. Did it do the merge? Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, it saved it here. Yeah, so Polyphim, yeah, I am not gonna do... Oh, shit. Yeah, we're in the middle of a hype train, people. It had been a while since I had a hype train, so thank you, dude. Yeah. I know, I'm taking time off your resting, dude, because you gotta go and have some rest for this trip and shit. So just go and have some rest. Don't worry. I'm not gonna keep talking about my boobs. Okay, this bridge. Yeah, we've got the masking and shit. Yeah, check it out. Let's get rid of this one and let's bring this one here so we can get through the bridge and shit. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's see if the masking is working. Yeah, let me see. Oh fuck, yeah, the blueprint. Yeah, I know what was gonna happen. Yeah, we're getting a warning because these meshes have to be static. Yeah, static mesh. Hype train ended. We reached level 2. Fuck yeah. We've got a new emoji? Yeah, I've got a new emoji. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. Grimshin says, did you end up figuring out that material issue? No, dude, I didn't. I just went with the previous way that I was doing it. This works for this type of structures, like a bridge, that do not have any transparency, no opacity in any place. It's a solid thing. The issue is with trees, but with this one I can get away with like the previous way. Yeah. How are you, dude? What are you working on right now? Yeah, so this one, check it out. Yeah, this one works as it should work. I'm gonna show it here. The thing is the leaves, dude. The leaves on the trees. That is the tricky thing. But this one, if I go through that one, see, we get the masking correctly. Yeah, I get the correct masking. Yeah, there it is. So I can get through the bridge and it doesn't cover the spaceman. Yeah, see, I can be below it and I'm gonna get the right masking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. What about you, Grimshin? What are you working on right now? Awesome. Good looking fucking bridge. I may desaturate this bridge a bit, I think. What the fuck happened here, dude? Static mesh is not static. Which fucking mesh is not static? Static. Oh, this one also. Yeah, let me compile that one. Grimshin says, got it. Because you're using a UV mat for the alpha already for the trees. Yeah. Yeah. I am using the alpha of the texture. Yeah, so it becomes tricky. That's what makes that one tricky. Yeah, I am gonna reduce the saturation of this material. It's like way too saturated. Yeah. Ramsey says, just hopped off Unreal for the day. I added an animation to the dodge and started working on a particle effect for it. Oh shit, dude. Are you building the effect from scratch on Niagara, or are you using some kind of template? Okay, let me see. Trico posted on the Discord. Let me see what Trico posted. So this is CC Trico. Pixel art. Trico is now a subscriber thanks to Polyphim gifted sub. So Trico, wherever you are, thank you for sharing your pixel art. What is this, Trico? What character is this one? Okay, yeah, this one. Should I? Yeah, I'm just gonna reduce the saturation here. Yeah, it is way too saturated. Yeah, hue saturation, let's reduce it a bit. Yeah. Okay, let me save this one. Let me replace that one. Maybe now it's too fucking desaturated. Yeah, who knows? Let me go and check it out. Yeah. Okay, did it do the trick? Nah, it's okay. Now it's okay. Trico says hello again. There is your son, Trico, in the chat. Gramkin says, yeah, using one from scratch, but nothing fancy. I'm trying to keep all my particle effects based off one large pixel. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, I totally get it. I ended up using other particle effects, some that I built, some that I got, because, yeah, I ended up liking how some looked. Especially if they are stylized, if they do not look realistic, and the particle effects that I ended up deciding for Spaceman Memories ended up not being pixel art. Yeah, Trico says hi, my son, to Grimeshine. Yeah, Trico sending the love to his son. Trico's a good dad, good parent. Okay, let me see this one, the masking. The radius, yeah, radius. I am gonna bump up this one to 600, I think. Yeah, so I can get a bit of a bigger radius on that masking, I think. Yeah, we're missing a couple. Yeah, a couple of pixels there to make it fully transparent to see the spaceman through the bridge. Let me see if this does the trick. Yeah, this one it is. Yeah, I like that one. Nice effect. Check it out. Yeah, so when we get closer to the bridge, and at no point it's gonna get covered. Yeah, the spaceman, at no point it's gonna get covered by the mesh. Trico says, hey, little nerdy. Trico, did you see that you are now a subscriber? No more ads for you for 1 month, dude. Rhymechen says, you're Uncle Trico from now on. You are Uncle Trico from now on, dude, because you're a subscriber on this channel, so you're not watching ads anymore. Trico says, wow, yeah, dude, Polyphim gifted it to you a couple of minutes ago. Didn't you get the notification, dude? You gotta check out your notifications on Twitch. Yeah, okay, people, let's fucking save. I haven't saved in a while, so do not fucking crash on me, Unreal Engine. Holy fucking shit. Oh, dude, I had a mini heart attack there for like 2 seconds. Okay, what time is it? Okay, half an hour to go. I may do some variations of this bridge. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I may work on that. Okay, let me let me like finish the other side of the fence and shit. Yeah, like this side. Okay. Yeah, Trico, no more ad for you for 1 month. Thanks to Polyphim, dude. Yo, Grimeshine. Dude, thank you for that keyboard, dude. Because this one is becoming a fucking headache, dude. It is not a good keyboard, dude. I'm always getting like... sometimes I'm clicking shit and it's not working. Sometimes I feel like I click one key and it does something else, like it gets a signal from the other one, dude. So yeah, I am waiting non-patiently for that keyboard, dude. So thank you again. Cool, like Jimmy TTV, hello, how are you, my dude? Thank you for coming back to the channel. Where have you been? How is life? How are your projects going? Thank you, dude. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. I am just working on a bridge today, my dude. Yeah, that's what I've been modeling, by the way. What about you? Does this do the trick? Rhymechen says, I think I have the same keyboard as you now. No, dude. You have this one. You have this one. the Keychron, which is a fucking good one, but I cooked this one. I abused this keyboard, so it started to kind of fail because of the abuse that I put on this one for like 5 years. So this one it's kind of failing, but now I'm using this one. This is a Red Dragon, and yeah, looks fancy. Not a good fucking keyboard, dude. Not a good fucking keyboard. Yanimal says, I will have to set my alarm. How are you? How are you, Yanimal? Cool, Jimmy TTV says, oh, I'm resetting my game. Since I'm moving to... Oh, shit, dude. You do not give a flying fuck, right? Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, it gives me anxiety, dude, to read that someone... Grammy says, how the fuck do you cook a keyboard? I felt the attack on this comment. I think just not taking care of it, dude. It seems like these mechanical keyboards do need to get cleaned and need to have maintenance from time to time. Oh shit! Only Hans just gifted 1 sub to Kool-Aid Jimmy TTV. Shit! Check it out. Kool-Aid Jimmy TTV. Only Hans just gifted you a sub. Fuck yeah, Only Hans. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Cool Jimmy TTV says, you are brave. Yes. Yes, I was meaning to say that. You are brave about switching to Unreal Engine 5.6. I am not judging you, dude. I just think you are brave because, yeah, you know how crazy it is, right? Cool Jimmy TTV. Only Hans. Again, thank you, my friend, for the gifted sub. I just surpassed the last subscriber goal. So thanks to all of you people. Shit. Good vibes today. Epic vibes. Janimal says the new Unreal Engine is out. Some of the tech looks amazing, but for my 2D game, yeah, I don't need the 2D game for a 2D game. Cool Jimmy TTV says thanks. Janimal says don't need the anxiety either. Only Hans sending the love. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you. Answering back to Grimeshine. I think these keyboards, dude, need good maintenance. And I didn't do it for like 5 years, dude. And I also abused it. Like, overused it, dude. So, yeah, it ended up... it's not like it's cooked. It's just that sometimes there's ghosting. Sometimes I have to click things like 2 times and shit. Doesn't detect some clicking. So, yeah, dude, it's not totally dead. I still use it on the Mac, but it's like my secondary keyboard. But that Red Dragon, that one's new. Nah, that one is not a good keyboard. It looks fancy, but it's not a good one. Cool Jimmy TTV says, I'm resetting because I didn't have chat on my game, so it ain't a huge loss. Yeah, New Joker 6, sending the love to Polyphim. Polyphim just went to sleep a couple minutes ago, dude. But I'll tell him tomorrow or any other day that you said thanks. I'm happy that you got the sub, dude, because you've been coming to the channel. So that's really cool, dude. We're getting gifted subs today, people. Thank you, appreciate it. Means a lot. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's I'm just thankful about it, grateful. Ramton says I haven't looked into it too much. Yanimal, did you say it has good tech for 2D? Yeah, no, I think Yanimal said, but for my 2D game, don't need the anxiety. That's what Yanimal said. Only Hans, sending the love. Thank you, New Joker 6. Thank you. Yanimal says 5 years is pretty good. Yeah, it's not a long amount of time, dude. Maybe I just got one that, yeah, wasn't meant to last a lot of years. But it just started like good fucking keyboard, dude. Keychron keyboards, I recommend them. I endorse them. I abuse this one, dude. Yeah. It's not completely dead. But, yeah, no, yeah. Maybe I just got one that wasn't meant to last. Yalom says, hi, Gramshine. No, the opposite. That's nothing for us 2D gamers, so I'll wait game devs. Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, mostly nothing. I'm pretty sure a couple things you could take advantage of it, but if I was making a fully 3D game, not like 2.5D like what I'm making, I suppose I could try to port the game to 5.6 if it was stable. I'll have to wait a couple of weeks to see how stable it is. Yeah, ad break ended. Okay, we are back from the ad break. New Yorker 6 also project update. I have created my own file format for my model libraries. Oh shit, dude. You are locked in, right? Cool Jimmy TTV sending the love. Appreciate it, dude. I hope all goes well, dude, in your migration to Unreal Engine 5.6. Sounds nerve-wracking, dude. It would make me anxious, not gonna lie. Yeah. New Joker 6 says, I use a small red dragon draconic. Love it, and hot swapping when I switch dice. Dude, I got a red dragon. And I don't know. Yeah, this one is, which I can't fucking remember the fucking model, dude. Oh yeah, Red Dragon Castor. And yeah, dude, sometimes I have to click the keys double times for things to work. And I have had a couple Red Dragon products in the past, which I had a good experience with. That's why I bought this one, dude. But I haven't had a good experience with this keyboard, dude. And it's just got a couple of months, like 3 months. Yeah, I trust Red Dragon, so it's weird, dude. Maybe I just got a bad one. Cool, Jimmy TTV says, I am very happy I found BPFLS. Which is that one, dude? Channel says, yeah, keep us updated on 5.6 in the Discord. Yeah, keep us updated. Yeah, keep us updated. Dude, I do not know why are we having those, like, drops in the image from the screen. That is very weird, and I'm very sorry about that. It just keeps happening today. I'm gonna see after the stream why that is happening, but yeah, sorry about that, by the way. Okay, this one, let me make this one like that. Yeah, so we can have like this fence here. Dude, what the fuck is happening with this shit? Yeah. I don't know why that is happening, people, but I can see it's happening. Yeah. We'll lose the connection from the monitor to OBS. I can see my monitor clearly, but it sometimes like loses the connection for a split second. Cool Jimmy TTV says blueprint function library. Oh. Yeah, let me see. Let me see this one, dude. Yeah. Blueprint function library. Yeah, sometimes I do not know the terms of shit that I'm already using. Blueprint for function library are a collection of static functions that provide a utility functionality not tied to a particular gameplay object. No, I do not. I haven't used this one, dude. What are you using this one for? Or maybe I'm using it and I don't know which way I'm using it. Yeah. What are you using that one, dude? Could you elaborate for us, the rest? New Joker 6 says, yeah, I've never used that one. Never had a bad experience. I had a Red Dragon headset, and long after any warranty, I contacted them about the cable that broke on the inside. They asked me to send them a video of the issue and then send me out 2 new cables free of charge. Only experience with their support, 10 of 10. Dude, I've had previous Red Dragon. What type of shit did I have? I've had a couple of Red Dragon products, dude, and I haven't had bad experiences with it. It's the first one that I'm having. Yeah, it's not super shitty, but the difference between the Keychron, it is very real. I can see the difference between the Keychron and the Red Dragon, dude. Cool Jimmy TTV says they're life changers. The blueprint functions, it makes to where you don't need a target to call events as long as it is made in blueprints function library. Okay, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna have to read more about this, dude, because I'm definitely not using those ones. Yeah, what was I gonna do here, people? Yeah, I don't know what was I gonna do. I forgot. I was gonna make a variation of the bridge trade because I do not have time to make a new asset today. Yeah. So I should definitely go Ah, shit. The fucking screen is frozen. Yeah, it's frozen for you people. Yeah, not for me. It's frozen in OBS. Yeah, let me see. Okay, there we are. Are we back? Yeah, we are back, right? Yeah, let me know how often that is crashing. Yeah, because I can see that it was frozen there. Okay, but we are back. Okay, let me go and check out the bridge from the top. Let's see if there is some kind of masking when we go on top of the bridge. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, the bridge ended up looking like a Japanese bridge. Low poly and pixel art, but like a Japanese bridge. Check it out. Yeah, no masking. Yeah, there is no masking. Only if we go below the bridge, we're gonna get the masking that we were talking about. Yeah, fuck yeah. So this is cool. Okay, let me go and walk below the bridge then. So we can test it for one last time and we can make a variation of the texture or the geometry. One of both. Maybe the geometry or the texture. I don't know. We will see. Okay, let's walk below it to make sure the material is working correctly. Yeah, there it is. At no point whatsoever it's gonna cover the spaceman. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so let me go back to Aseprite, I suppose, or BlockBench, and let me see a couple of those references. Yeah. Let me see. Japanese. I think there are a couple of brown ones. Japanese bridge. Anime. Yeah, maybe in an anime we can get a different version. Yeah, there are a couple of brown ones. I could use a brown one on this world, as it's mostly brownish, and I could use the red version on another world. Yeah, on another one of the maps. We've got a yellow one. What was the color of the one in Spirited Away? Yeah, let me check out that one. Animal says, very nice level. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. How have you been, by the way? I didn't ask you because we were talking about Unreal Engine, right? How have you been? How was your weekend? We're in the middle of the week already, right? But yeah, I'm asking about your weekend because it had been a while since I talked with you. Animal says, first time I am seeing this one in action. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we've got a couple of different things on this map. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this has been the map for the live streams in these last few weeks, where I'm trying out new ideas and shit, and it's been a lot of fun, dude. So thank you for saying that. Let me see. Spirited Away bridge. What are the colors of the... yeah, it's the traditional one, the red one. Yeah, that's the one that we have right now. But I'm thinking with the world, with the colors of the world that I'm currently having there, I would use the red one on other places. Cool Jimmy TTV says, I am loving my new stream layout. What are you trying? What is the new thing? Yeah. Are you live streaming right now, dude? Let me know if you're live streaming right now, dude. Yeah. Yeah, what did you change in your layout? Okay, let me see. Animal says, I'm good, but more commuting from the new place, getting used to new schedule and timekeeping. Yeah, dude. Is the traffic bad from where you live now? Cool Jimmy TTV says, no, about to stream. Okay, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. You'll see. Give me a sec. Okay, dude. I'll give you a sec. Animal says, I'm going to sit behind my Mac for the first time this week now for an hour. Yeah, dude, it's been a while, right? Since you were working on the Mac to working on Unreal Engine. Grimeshine has been working on the Mac. He's got a new Mac and he's been working with Unreal Engine. He's been having a good experience with it. Okay, let me see, cause the music stopped again. Yeah, OBS is shit in the bed today, people. I am very sorry about that. Animal says, sketching a new map. About what? What is this new map gonna be about? Yeah, let me go to Aseprite. And I suppose we're gonna make this other one. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see this one. Adjustments, use saturation. I'm gonna make it brown. Yeah. Let's make it brown, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Same. Kinda the same shit. Janimal says Manila traffic has its own YouTube videos. It's bad. Oh shit. Yeah, like really, really bad, right? Yeah, Southeast Asian type of traffic, right? Yeah, I have heard about that one. This one's gonna be bridge 2. Yeah, let's undo that one. Let me go to Real Engine. Let me see. I gotta like fucking create the fucking material to... I'm just gonna replace the texture right now just to see the brown version. Yeah, let me open up this one. Yeah, the brown looks better for this world, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the red one for other places. I'm gonna keep the brown one for this type of level. Let me see. I can hear the Discord happening, and I wanna see like what are people posting. Okay, Kool-Aid Jimmy TTV posted on the Discord. Let's see. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? Okay, first, New Joker 6 says, now I have my own file format to convert my GDL file to for using. Oh shit. Oh, this guy is like cooking some shit that I do not understand, which is really cool, dude. Keep it coming, dude. I always love this type of low level type of things that I do not understand, because it pushes me to learn these kind of things, because I feel stupid, and it's good to feel stupid sometimes because it pushes you to learn new shit. It's a good type of stupid. It's not a bad type of stupid. I feel ignorant about things, and it makes me compelled to learn those type of things. So keep it coming, dude. Appreciate it. Kula Jimmy check out what I made. Are you? Is this the internals of a PC, dude? Why are you doing it in 3D? Is this gonna be for your game? Janimal says they have just postponed rehabilitating one of the main roads because people freaking out. Rather a bad road than construction to fix the road. Yeah, dude, that sounds fucking crazy. Yeah, I haven't heard about that one here. That is a new one for me. Yeah, Cool Jimmy TTV says, yeah, making a tech repair simulator. Oh shit. In Unreal Engine 5.6. Oh shit, dude, that sounds complex. Nonetheless. Did you know my first... Have I ever said this? My first job was working on a tech repairing workshop. Yeah, fixing PCs. That was my first job of my life. Yeah, working on a place like that. That's where I learned to... Yeah, how to build PCs. Yeah, these guys taught me. Really, really cool guys. Long time ago. But that was my first job. Okay. Let me see. Which other variations do we have for these bridges? They do seem to be the same thing, mostly. Yeah, they change colors and stuff, but mostly the geometry seems to be the same one most of the time. Yeah. Cool Jimmy TTV, I read that one. Yeah, you're making the tech repair simulator. Cool, dude. I like building PCs. It gives me anxiety because I want it to turn on, but it's a fun thing to do, right? It's a fun type of puzzle, building PCs. Okay. I cannot see anything. I could add some shit, right? If I wanted to overthink this bridge. Dude, what the fuck is happening with OBS today? Yeah, it's mostly what I need. I've got mostly what I need. Yeah, I could have that one, the red one, but for other places. So let me just have this one. Yeah, so yeah, this is the one that I'm having right now. This is gonna look cool on a river pass. This new bridge these new bridges are gonna look really cool on some river passes. We're gonna work on that some other one of these days. Let me see this one. Yeah, so what else should I do today? I do not have much time. Yeah, we got like 9 minutes. So what could I model in 9 minutes? I don't think I could model shit in 9 minutes. Yeah. Cool Jimmy TTV. How long have you been working on this game, dude? That you are taking the risk of going to Unreal Engine 5.6? It is intriguing, dude. Nonetheless, I hope all goes well for you. Let me see if we can find another one. But it mostly seems that we have what we need. Yeah, I am very sorry about those flashes in the screen. It's out of my control. It's just OBS being stupid today. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, cannot. Oh. Yeah. Okay. We have something interesting. Yeah. Let's see. Arch. Yeah. Arch. Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. Cool Jimmy TTV says I am live. Okay, dude. Let me check it out. Let me check out your new layout. Give me 1 second so I can check out your new layout, dude. It says starting soon. It doesn't show the layout yet, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so let me know when I can see the new layout, dude. Okay, I like this idea. I am not gonna be able to finish that shit today. Yeah, no, this is... What? Oh, what? What the fuck, dude? Dude, can you believe this shit, people? I just fucking pasted a fucking link in Obsidian, and Obsidian is that powerful that pastes the whole fucking website here. Can you believe this shit, dude? This is running inside Obsidian. I thought I was pasting an image. This is Cool Jimmy TTV stream inside Obsidian because I just pasted the link on the canvas. What the fuck? Obsidian is fucking king, dude. This software is fucking king. Holy shit, that is some powerful shit, dude. Cool Jimmy TTV says this is the new layout. The starting soon is the layout. Oh, okay, so let's check it out then here, dude. That's really cool then, dude. Am I seeing it correctly? Is your screen already showing? Okay, let me delete this one, dude. Yeah, okay, there it is, Unreal Engine, there it is. Dude, this is running inside Obsidian. I cannot believe this shit. I thought you could only paste images in Obsidian. Yeah, let me go and check out the link on a real browser, dude. Yeah, so this is Cool Jimmy TTV starting your stream on Unreal. Yeah, dude, I can see the new layout. Very Japanese, right? Yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice. Yeah, looks really cool, dude. It says that I'm not following you because I haven't logged in on this browser, dude, but on my account I'm already following you. Yeah, how? Let me see, dude. Cool. Cool Jimmy TTV, what is the audio that I'm hearing there? What is the audio on the background, dude? Okay, let me see. Okay, so what was the idea I was trying to get? Yeah, there was this image, people. I hope I didn't lose that fucking image. Yeah, okay, it's this one. Yeah, let me copy this image to Obsidian. I'm talking about this one. I would do this one tomorrow. Today, no. Yeah, this is a different kind of bridge. Fucking cool one. Check out this one. This is a really good one. It's a different idea. I would have to remodel shit from scratch, I suppose. Mostly. I could use a bit of the geometry, but mostly it would have to be from scratch. It's a different one. Yeah, I like that one. Let me see if I can grab some other images from that stuff. Yeah, that is, I hadn't seen this one. It's good that I found this one before ending the stream today. Yeah, okay, there it is. Then check this out. Cool Jimmy TTV says it's music. Okay, that's what the voices that I was hearing right in the background. Okay, so for the next couple of minutes, yeah, like we are like 3 minutes to go. Yeah, 3 minutes before ending the stream. Cool Jimmy TTV. I think I am. I don't know if I am mistaken, dude. If I am mixing up different channels. Do you have a microphone on your stream? Because the other day I was watching someone that was doing game dev without a microphone. Maybe it was you or it wasn't you. Maybe I am lost. Maybe I am mistaken. Yeah, I've seen people that do not use microphones. They just chat, which is really interesting. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's cool. GBTTV says I'm using the new meta human window on stream. Oh, that's cool, dude. That is cool. Are you gonna use them for your game? Yeah. So I think we're gonna stay with those ideas. Wooden arch bridge to Yokohama. Wooden arch bridge. Let me see. Sankeien Garden. Sankeien Garden. Okay, let me look out for that one. Yeah. Yeah, so it's this bridge. We're gonna have to do that one. Yeah, not today, but eventually I'm gonna end up doing this one. Okay, sorry for that. Those like flashes on the stream. That is out of my control. That is just OBS shit in the bed today. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think that would be all. That for getting references and making a new bridge, that would be the style of another bridge that I would make. But I would mostly keep this one as it is. I think it looks cool for what I was needing. Yeah. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, so anyways, 3 hours already and the fucking live stream is very unstable, so I am just gonna go and find a new friend. It's been a while since I've found a new friend on Twitch to raid. So today I am gonna try to find a new friend. Yeah, because it's been a while since I found someone new to raid. So if you're staying on Twitch, do not leave so you can be part of the raid. Raid browser. Let me see, someone that we do not know. So thank you for coming, people. Appreciate it. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello Harlan. I do not know Hello Harlan. It's the first time that I see this person, and they seem to also be working with Unreal Engine. Hello Harlan says, I am locked the fuck in. That sounds really fucking cool. So we're gonna go and raid Hello Harlan while Unreal Engine loads for this guy. So have a good night, people. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, there it is. Bye bye. Hope to see you tomorrow. Starting a raid on Hello Harlan, fellow Unreal Engine game developer. This is the first time that I am meeting this person. Let's see what they're working on while we wait for Unreal Engine to load. Bye bye. Raid starting now.